last
You
shift
guys, well, you
received.
still have to do recap.
Well, I understand that. I just need to know where I'm
Oh,
setting it.
where we're starting originally, we're heading back towards the lizard encampment.
So we woke up in the morning.
Correct.
Okay, great. So Siggy walks over to Shelly, knocks on the shell. Shelly, are you in there? You have been extremely shell shocked, pardon the pun, for the last little bit. I haven't heard from you. You've been in there. You got to stick your head up. I'm not even sure you know what's going on. Were you there when we lost Zenith? I can't even remember now. You, a small murmur comes from inside. You were? Great. What about when we met the bullywogs? You weren't. What about when we found the guy tied to a tree? You last week. So last week, after we met the bullywogs, we on our way from the lizard folk to find the alligator. We're stomping through the woods some more. We come across a big clearing. And there is, it's not really a clearing, I guess it's like a small clearing area with like a tree and a guy tied in the middle of it next to this big, more swamp, of course. And so we're staring at the guy, trying to figure out if he's, or what the noise is really, wanting to see the guy first. And then as we get closer, we find that it's a guy. And it turns out it's a naked guy, practically naked for all intents and purposes, tied to this tree. So we're like, well, is it a trap? It's not. We decide it's worth helping. But as we start to get over there, Troll jumps up, was lying in wait. I don't know if it was using her bait or whatever, but we race over there. I ran up, tried to free the guy, but realized that I don't have a blade. So I smashed the tree with my hammer. Didn't do a lot, as much as I had hoped, but it managed apparently to weaken the tree enough, give the guy some slack. He apparently is super strong, broke his bonds. I jumped between the troll and the guy and the rest of the party, and they pelted the troll. She is shooting fire from her fingers. And every time she did, the troll would like shudder a little bit. And we realized that even the rest of us hitting it, she was doing a little more damage. So we let her pour on the fire. Akuraya was healing me occasionally if I needed it, if the troll would hit me. And then dancing, next thing I know, there's this dancing tar is like dancing around, whipping his rapier everywhere. The monkey's throwing feces, or at least I thought that's what it was. Turns out to be arrows. And the guy is screaming to let him go. Finally, we let him go. Somebody throws him a sword of some kind. We're all whacking at the troll, and the troll goes down. He continues to whack. We hear his story. It turns out his name is Eric Storm. He's a mariner. Was sat upon by the Sanguine. Yes, our old enemy, the Sanguine. I can't believe it either. And then, of course, swims to shore, survives, and the freaking lizard folk apparently captured him while he was asleep, half dead on the shores. And rather than help him out, what do? Tie him to a tree, sacrifice him to this stupid alligator that we're trying to hunt down. Didn't work. All it did is attract a troll and us. So anyway, we go off on our way. We finally find this alligator thing. It was awful. We really could have used you in there, Shelly. We missed you because we tried to do, well, first we tried a few things to draw the alligator out, realized we're going to have to go in the water maybe to make some noises and roll it out and then we can attack it. Well, Eric tried to get in the water, realized he got up to his neck, came back and said, I don't really have a weapon that I can use very well. I don't have any armor. Maybe I'll stay on shore. I would love to help, but I can't go in the water because the armor, not a very good swimmer per se. Akuraya said, why don't we try the same thing with the troll? We'll go in there. If the person gets battered, we'll heal him from a distance and everybody else will pelt him. We're like, that's a great idea. Akuraya goes over to where the alligator is, says, all right, don't forget to heal me if the alligator comes. And we all realize we can't do that because he's the healer. Just as we realize that, or actually, we don't realize this until afterwards when we're all sitting around talking about it. But alligator bites him. We're like, we should heal. Oh, too bad. So we pull him back out of the alligator's grasp. Alligator lunges after him, continues to chase the snack that we're hauling towards us across the water. Poisonous snakes jumped out again. Yes, poisonous snakes. Ripped all of our past friends who keep falling to these snakes. So we're all stomping snakes, burning them, hacking at alligators. Finally, Mushu goes down. I didn't even see what happened to Mushu. I guess a snake ate him. Maybe this alligator did. It was so much going on. I'm hacking at the gator, stomping snakes from behind me. I really wasn't even sure what was going on the rest of the combat. I was so busy focused on what I was trying to stay alive myself. However, long and short of it is, Mushi's alive. I had to use a potion, save him from death, but he's alive. Eric appears to be possibly aligned with us to join us until at least we can get back to Saltmarsh or somewhere where he can find a ship and do some stuff. But we really need you, Shelly. Are you in there? No? You're still sad about all of this? Upset at the lizard folk? Me too. Well, just follow behind us. Follow our voices. Don't get lost. We start walking the rest of the way.
All right, thank you very much for the recap.
You're welcome.
Interesting.
Well done. Very good.
It was very different.
Nice.
I was just like, I don't follow. And they're like, oh, okay, so you're doing this in a different context.
That was perfect.
Figure out try to mix it up a little bit.
Nice in characterness. I love it.
All right, good news. We do have a replacement for our game. Your buddy,
fast.
yeah. Well, there's a guy who wanted to play with two people out of this group. As Eric, you're popular, obviously. The two of you, the power couple. This guy wanted to play with you guys for such a long time. He was upset the game was closed, as you know who I'm talking about.
Power Shot's coming back?
Yeah, he wants to play.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Fun.
Yeah,
He's a good fit.
He's been waiting for this slot to open.
Yeah, so my real name is Eric, so every time you mention your new character name, it's like, squirrel.
Yeah, well, you have so many names. I'm just like, he has got like 4 fucking characters. He plays in 4 games. Well, but our Friday's game ending soon, so that's why he was intrigued to join.
Awesome.
Hella cool. Looking forward to that. He was held good.
Fantastic.
Because he wanted to play he always wanted to play this campaign. He never got a chance to. So obviously, this is a perfect time to introduce somebody that still gets to play the campaign. So he'll be joining next week.
Super. Super duper.
A vetted player is a good player.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Power Shot played with 4 of us, right? All the people here.
Yeah.
In the last campaign, yeah,
And
everybody
then-
except for
Baldur's Gate,
Moochie.
yeah, he was the one who got
Yeah,
killed.
Yeah.
He got killed by the demon and he got incinerated.
Yeah, that was all. He was great. he was. We know him. That's super. That's super good news.
All right. As you guys begin to travel all the way back towards, I'm not going to really bring out the lair dungeon anymore because I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to go through the lizard folks lair again. It's pretty much a maze.
Definitely much.
Yeah.
So I'll just open it to the map for now.
So as we trudge back, so what is our plan when we get back to the lizard folk? Show them the alligator head, and then are they supposed to give us a treaty of some kind to take the salt marsh?
So
Or
as soon as you get there, they do take your weapons away. As obviously they don't trust you. Do you accept?
Can we meet them outside?
No.
yeah, I'm not going in.
Sadly, no.
Yeah, I'm not going back in there again.
We're standing outside. We have the alligator head.
They won't meet you outside.
They can't meet us halfway. We did all this.
Can't see these people being very trustworthy. Yeah, can't see how they made an alliance with anybody.
Oh, you guys could leave you on. Not getting worried for your troubles.
Yeah, we've come this far. Don't be children now. Good Lord, if I have to do it by myself, I will. So I'm going to go to the gator head, and I'm going to look for the biggest tooth. And I'm going to pry that tooth out.
Biggest tooth? What do you mean?
What do you think you're doing?
Tooth in the alligator head.
That's
Oh,
what
What do
the
you
queen
think
wanted.
you're doing?
all right, so you entering in to the lair is everybody else is staying behind?
Can't let him go by himself. But
I'll
I gotta
go.
say, I have zero interest in helping them out of here.
Oh,
I don't need. I kind of look at everybody. I am my own weapon. I'm
That is
good. I'll
true.
go.
she dies.
I'll just put my
Definitely
weapon
dead.
into the bag.
Yeah,
holding
right.
Before we go in.
We've come this far. We've killed this damn creature. We might as well get the alliance we came for. This is what we came for, is it not? Don't
Ooh,
get
you
hang
can
up
get
on silly ceremony. I'll go give him this goddamn tooth if I have to. Come on.
You have a greater enemy ahead of you than the lizard folk. You have the Sanguine. The Sanguine is obviously the powerhouse of this place. Lizard folk are scared of them, of course.
Don't do anything.
These are the people that tied me up.
Yeah. Apparently, we're gonna see. They're not very trustworthy. Grumble,
They're
grumble.
savage motherfuckers. I mean, don't put a fine point on it. Just accept what it is. But we need them on our side.
A lot of good it does. She just grumbles as they go all the way through, since none of them speak English anyway. Common. I don't speak English either.
English. All right, so you eventually make it to obviously the shaman, as you do see the individual Severe was there as well, the one that had the tomes and knowledge. He was very he could speak multiple languages, as you had known before.
That's the one I gave the book to, right?
Correct, as he's there as well. He's kind of half blind, as you do see the captain there next to the shaman. She's very pleased as you enter into the kind of domain, as there's obviously 5 lizard guards on each side, as she calls forth, as you can hear Servine. Welcome back. It is great to see you. As he begins to kind of talk forward for the queen, as her obviously language barrier is limited, of course, but as he kind of speaks for most of it. Have you killed the beast, I'm assuming?
We have, Your Honor. We were glad to undertake this mission, and we have secured the death of this beast. He will no longer plague your dreams or your nightmares or whatever. We have killed him, and here is a token of it. And I present the tooth.
As he begins to explain it towards the queen and Chronic, as you see the rather henchman, as the one had taken your weapons prior, as he takes it and hands it towards the queen, as it looks towards it, and she begins to appease it and kind of putting it towards her treasure trove.
Isn't Eric still holding the head?
I don't know. Is he?
We did take the entire head, but Stan Centaur did not take the head and only took the tooth that she requested. So you guys are standing out there with that giant, gnarly, stinking head.
They came in with you.
Oh, did they? Okay, we're all there.
As it sees the head, as the two lizard guards see it, as they're like, they kind of kneel towards you, Eric, as they're like, almost astonished that you killed this thing. It's very different to feel like kind of like a warrior that has kind of slaughtered this creature.
Anyone showing any of that type of difference, I'm just growling at them and keep walking until we find the
well, you're there. You're right there. No, you're in the throne room. You can see the guards are actually kneeling before you because you killed it. They believe that thing was a god, as they are astonished that you could kill it and muster that much power. As the shaman, obviously the queen doesn't bow or anything like that, but he is open eyes, of course. As you hear Saran, we agreed upon these terms then. We shall accompany you towards Saltmarsh. We will give us the 2 finest individuals from our dwellings to accommodate you towards your homeland. As he snaps his fingers, Garuth and Vith will accompany you as ambassadors to formalize the alliance between the mortal race and the lizard race. They will take you back to Saltmarsh. Do you agree by these terms?
Mind the help, but our agreement was for you guys to aid in the fight with the Sanguine. Has this secured that agreement?
Yes, but we would require accompanied these ambassadors towards your civilization, of course. They speak common, the 2 of them. They are shield scale officers, the finest.
I got a bad feeling about this.
When the attack
it does seem
arrives, they shall join, and we shall commit a siege upon their lair. In the meantime, we would like to know if we can have an alliance. Of course, personal. As we have give us our finest men to safeguard your village. And one more thing. As he snaps his fingers, as you can see the kind of one of the guys bringing out a chest. Your reward. So this comes down to whoever opens the chest earns the reward. And you'll understand why. So it depends who opens it, as he offers
Rock,
you
paper,
the chest.
scissors.
No.
Yeah, rollies.
Yeah, I would, if you're interested.
Try telling the cat they can't open the container.
Siggy stands there disgruntled, so if you go towards it and open it, knock yourself out. She does not
I'd like to open
go
it.
forward.
Well,
Go ahead. You guys going up there?
rollies.
Rolling a die 20.
Fight, fight, fight.
Just you two?
Yeah, Eric, are you going to go up there and try and help
Well,
out? or
Eric
you
doesn't
good?
really know what's going on. I'm assuming he's just here
Oh,
for
that's
the-
a good point, too. Yeah.
He's here for the...
All right, Eric.
Alright, so see, you succeeded, you won.
Yay,
Knock the
Cyrodiil.
cat out of the way.
Got that cool hat. I want to see what's in here.
Alright, so you get closer towards it. Opening it up, you can desire one... You get a +1 weapon of your choice.
Oh, fudge. I really should have given this to someone else.
It's too late. Well, you gotta choose what you want. It's lizard folk inspired, so it's very like primitive looking, but very powerful. So it's like made of bones or wood, or potentially like very spiritual, kind of with like scales and stuff.
Yeah, the only weapon I really use are the quarterstaff, so that definitely lends to their aesthetic.
Yeah, it's good. You never know. A +1 quarterstaff is always great. Plus, it's a game item that you could obviously give to someone if you ever wanted to. But
Oh, okay. If I can give it away,
you
give it away now.
You can only give the quarterstaff away. You can't give anything else away. So that's what you wanted.
Well, oh,
So you get a +1 quarterstaff.
dang it! I was just talking out loud or thinking out loud. Dang it!
It looks like a shaman's gift, a really kind of prized weapon for those that seek it. So if someone ever does come as a monk, or potentially maybe, you could use it as a weapon, or I don't know, you never know in general. Or if you don't really want it, you can always sell it.
I want it, but
Well, you won it fair and square, so that's how
I did. I'm taking it. Thank you.
All right, congrats.
Oh, a stick. That's a good reward.
Really fancy stick. Got really cool engravings. I point them out.
That's certainly worthwhile. Okay.
Is there one for all of us? Eric says to Ziggy.
A stick? It doesn't look like it. It looks like we won their affection, though. And a stick. And they're going to help us fight the sanguine. Maybe.
Eric will continue scanning the crowd, just looking over everyone, not at their eyes above them. He's not happy.
Apparently,
As
They're gonna help
Severin
us.
says, you may go. Head into this Azure Sea, and Kin will show you to the nearest boat. They will guide you towards safe land of Salt Marsh and accompany you as the ambassadors of our alliance. Hopefully,
We've kept our friend Zunis safe.
yes.
oh yeah, we have another body with us. too.
Yeah, as his body is obviously, it's kind of, they wrapped it up so that he doesn't decompose. With sacred wrappings, as it can't decompose for the next 10 days.
Great. No, let's get there.
Sadly, they can't resurrect him because he's been dead too long.
Who is on recap for this week, Fred?
It was Ziggy. Next week.
No, for next week, I guess.
Oh,
Next
next
week.
week. It'll be. So, alright, Muji's not here. Shelly's not here, so it'll be you actually. Are you okay?
Eric?
Yes, Eric Storm.
Okay.
Please Stormy or something.
Eric Storm sounds cool.
Yeah, I like Stormy. See, it fits.
Alright, so you guys begin to head out. Get your weapons back, of course, seeing fit and leaving Lizard Folk Lair as you you've been here for quite a few days. Making your way out, as you do see the two Lizard Folk have a rowboat as they're going to sail rowboat all the way back to Saltmarsh. They don't actually have boats.
The fort is it big enough for the?
Yeah, it's a pretty big boat, yeah.
We have to row all the way back?
These guys will row. You don't have to do shit.
Okay, perfect. I like that.
Are the Sanguine out there?
Right. That's what happened to us
No,
last time.
they're not going
food.
into the sea. They're going around. They're hugging across the shore.
Shallows.
The rowboat's no way is going to survive the sea. It gets fucked up, basically.
Yeah, we didn't do great on the sea either. These sanguine are pretty powerful.
Sanguine. Almost sounds like a spaghetti. The Guini.
Who are these two? I mentioned to
As
Ziggy.
it talks towards you directly. I am Guruth, and this is Vith.
That's Guru.
They,
And that's
they
Myth.
speak common right directly in your face.
Stands in
I am
Tara will
Eric.
extend her paw and, hey, darlings, pleasure to meet you.
As they shake your hand. As they're kind of
Yes,
not
yes.
used to the shaking hands, they're kind of more like more shoulder touching, gripping, kind of like brothers in arms.
Yes, that's what you would do here, but you're coming to our land, so get used to our customs.
And if Akarai was here, he would love teaching you all their ways. But alas, our friend is gone.
Right?
But they look strong. I bet you they can row the fuck out of a boat.
Alright. Yeah, they row
Along
the
the
boat.
boat, I just check out my quarterstaff.
Can you navigate us? Make sure we're going the right way. Pay attention. Don't trust these guys. Take us right to the
It
sanguine.
does take you. It does take 8 hours, but they don't stop. They're like these guys are like fucking built like a tank. They don't know they don't really get tired easily.
Oh, excellent.
But they eventually make it towards the docks of Saltmarsh as you eventually ride back within probably nearly within the evening's time, arriving back. As we'll head back into we're gonna say goodbye to swamp music, back to normal music. Oh, look at all these crazy faces on here. Everybody's here. Look at it. We got Zunis on the map. Zunis! Skip boats destroyed though. Goodbye. I'll put the guys in the graveyard. The people who died.
Gonna need a bigger graveyard.
Memora. Well, for memory, just in case. Shelly's not.
Double checking, our big boat's still available, right?
Of course,
Looking good.
yeah. It's. But the thing is, you guys didn't want to take it because you didn't want to obviously lose it.
It needed repairs and stuff too.
Of course.
They wanted to search it, right? They wouldn't let us take it.
Yeah, he
For a
had
couple days.
It took a couple days before he can rotorize it towards you guys to use it. It would have to be under his name, the individual.
Anders?
Anders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Anders. All right, so you guys make it back, as you do obviously have the two lizard folk as they're kind of confused about this place. I smell something. Smells delicious.
It's fish. They have a fishery right there on the side. You can't miss it. It smells. Whole city smells like fish.
I think he means the people.
Or food. We have restaurants.
I think he means the people.
Just as filled with the fish. That's all I could ever smell.
Alright. As you guys eventually, where do you guys want to go with these two individuals?
Bring
Straight
them
to
to
city
the.
council.
Yeah, that's exact.
Where?
City council.
Okay. As you head towards the city council in the late evening, you do see a few of the Alliance members still there as they're about to head off. As you quickly usher them to stop and hold up, as you eventually come in, as you're obviously not in the best, pleasant, well-kept, battered, swamp, smelly, but you eventually make it here, as you do see the council looking at you. Oh, that stinks! Oh, goodness gracious.
Sorry, that's the troll guts. Or maybe the alligator guts. Or maybe the lizard man guts.
Could
Or
just
my
be
own guy.
us. We've
Who
been
are
through a lot.
those two, by chance? As you do not see Anders here currently.
That odor's probably me. It's divine.
Ugh, disgusting. Listen, folk here. Did you, assume you've done it? Or we thought we lost you. We didn't hear back from you in quite some time.
Yeah, it was a little longer than we anticipated, I must admit. We did lose our little dinghy out there, too. But we've secured an alliance with the lizard folk. There seems to be a much larger growing battle with the Sagween.
Who are these
What?
two individuals with you, then?
Well, I'll let them introduce themselves because, frankly, I can't pronounce their names.
And
There
Vith.
you go.
Ambassadors.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
They speak
You're-
common. Not bad, not bad. Hopefully they do know a little bit of the properties here. You'll have to integrate them a little bit here. Hopefully they do know what coin is. And of course, non-violence. But besides that, they'll be in good harms, hopefully. Giving us knowledge on the future battle plans. As they kind of growl, they look at everything as they're like... It's kind of foreign to them. As you promised, of course. Money paid in full. As she tosses the coin pouch towards Ziggy. 700 gold pieces, as I requested.
Catch. Ching, 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 ching. Thank you. That'll come in handy. So they'll remain as guests of the council, and we'll leave them in your capable hands?
No. Take them to the gods. We have no issue with them for the time being. We're out for the day. Yes. As you do see 3 of the council members leaving, as they're just not interested.
No, you can't just turn these over to the guards. We told the queen we'd protect them. If nothing else, I'll take them out. Let's take them out on the town. I bet you the locals will love to see these two showing up.
I think that first we should take care of our fallen compatriots, at least. And then we can take them out.
Thinking
How
about
much do you think they can drink? Do you think they make happy drunks or bad drunks? Oh, I hope it's
Bad.
bad drunks.
No, you don't. No, you
I think you should take them to the bar at 8 or 9. Let me see which one.
It's 8.
Yeah, 8. That's correct. 9 is like a market. 8. Yeah. That's where you should take them. I'm not going to go there, but you should take them there.
Is that Prime Water's place?
Prime Water is 16.
Well, I mean, I know that's his manor, but never mind.
Oh, you mean 8? Yeah, that's his. He owns it.
Yeah. Do we go by and see if Anders is here and let him know that we're back as well? Or
Sure, you can always come towards him.
no, I'm asking the group here if we want to do that, or do we just want to go back to get our rooms?
Well, it's been a while since you guys been in a nice, comfy place. You guys been out there for like 2 to 3 days or longer.
Again, I think we should bury our fellows. That let's stop by on our way, but we need to get this taken care of. Figure this out and start this process before we do anything else.
Templar Procans 26, something like that.
I think so,
There's
yeah.
only 4 of you guys, so you can split that money easy. Well, you don't even have to give any money to Eric if you don't really want to, since he wasn't really part of the mission.
We'll see what happens as we get over there.
I would like some clothes.
We might give him
And a bath.
and join our. We'll see what happens. We'll have some discussions as we go to clean up.
That's funny as fuck.
Let's make our way to the Temple of Krokan. Come on, Eric. Come on, Mushu. Shelly, this way.
As Shelly leaves the party, I'm joking. It's like, I'm done with you guys.
He goes back to work as a line cook. Makes regular appearances.
I'll explain to our lizard folk that we lost 2 people along the way and that this is the rituals that we follow and that we need to intern their bodies.
Confusion. We usually strip them of their belongings and then likely...
Eat 'em.
No, we don't eat them. We feed them to our creatures.
Very economical and resourceful of you. But here we like to put them in the ground so that we could visit them in a future time and have memories with them.
We have memories. As he brings out a locket of his mother's eyeball.
Locket
However-
of eyeball?
Her eyeball, yeah. It's a locket.
However,
for her
Oh, very
eyeball.
lovely.
We could, however, make sure that they don't have anything that goes wasted. We are also resourceful, and we will indeed not bury useful items so that they memory may serve on as we use them. What? Yes, we're going to strip the dead body. Come on.
So you're heading
All right.
towards where?
26.
Oh, the temple,
Temple of
program.
Krokan.
It's a temple. It's not a church.
We're going to the 27. So whoever
okay.
runs
So you're going
27,
to
wherever the
cemetery. Yeah, there's a guy who.
Yeah, sounds
Because they're completely different. The Temple of Program is people who are devoted towards that god. It's not a place where.
no.
Okay, then, yeah,
Probably
27.
But Procran, obviously, if you did bring him, obviously, you already know he can actually raise dead people. He can bring people back from the dead. But he does require, obviously, ching. A raise dead spell is not going to obviously resurrect someone who's been dead for a while. You need a true resurrection.
Sorry, Zuna.
I don't think. Well, Zuna's Lex's in character. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to come back. So it's up to him, obviously, down the road. If you did want to bring him back, you could. True resurrection. As long as he's not dead and he still has his body, you can always resurrect him.
All right. Well, let's bury him.
All right. So
We are to Mother Earth.
you head towards Saltmarsh Cemetery, as the town cemetery is well kept. For many of the graves are a little more than a memorial stones laid for those that have died. You do see the local gravedigger Crag, as well as something of a town historian and a local lore master. He's been conducting extensive research on the folks' burial here of the event of the region. He can be obviously an invaluable source for adventurers seeking information, of course, as obviously Crag obviously likes to keep obviously towards the cemetery and obviously keep a watchful eye on the graves, as he's pretty much the gravedigger here.
I'm going to introduce him to lizard folk. You ever met lizard folk before? No, they're peaceful. They're good. Introduce yourselves. They speak common, just like you.
Goroth is my name. name? They're gonna kill me.
No, not at all. At least not now. I mean, maybe later, but not now at least.
What? What are you doing here? As the lizard folk are confused. Do we kill him?
No, you don't. No, he's very helpful. He's helping our friend. It's part of the ritual we talked about.
Hello, Crag. We have 2 more friends, unfortunately, to intern here. Oh, actually, I guess the other person didn't come here.
What are their names by chance? Are they dwellers from Saltmarsh? Did they born here?
No, they were travelers.
Well, if
One was from here, was he not? The outer parts?
Zunis is not from here.
Okay, Zunis wasn't. Okay, no problem.
Units from the seas
Well,
near here.
usually we give free graves for the people who've dwelled in Saltmarsh under a name, but if they are from outside of here, there will be a fee, of course.
What is the fee?
Well, we need to get them would you like a stone grave, a wooden one, or just the burial? The cheapest.
What levels are we talking about? Give me a good, better, best.
Well, the stone graves is about 10 gold pieces, fetches you. 5 gold for the wooden one, a cross with a name engraved in, and then the burial one with no stone or anything, for about a gold piece.
Nah, we'll give him the stone one. Definitely give him the stone.
Do Tritons go in the ground or should he go in the water?
That's up to you.
I'm actually going to stop and ask to see. See, as a water folk.
I'll do a religion check or
You can just roleplay it as you see fit. You don't need to, this is your...
To be honest, the last guy we gave a water burial, so maybe that's more what we do. Get the nice little rowboat, get some nice flowers, send it off to the sea.
I definitely should get the stone grave here as a lore master himself, or at least trying to do that. And
Akhariah?
Yeah, maybe we should send his book back to the city that he's from.
He's from Candlekeep.
Candlekeep.
Yeah. In the meantime, yes, maybe we get a boat and row Zunis into the water. I think that's probably, as you suggested, I think that's best. Yeah.
I like it. Let's do that.
Agreed.
A stone burial in here for Akhariah, and then we'll water burial Zunis.
Yeah.
We don't do water burials. You'll have to do it on your own.
Thank you. We'll
Got
make
it.
that work.
Alright, that's you paying the 10 gold pieces. The graving should be done in a few days. In the meantime, you can keep the body here, and if whenever you see fit to come back in the 3 days, we can do the set burial for your friend, Akhariah. Do you know his full name by chance? And his age and year?
We might not, but I believe Anders,
Would you
Mr.
like an inscription for him as
I know.
well? I think he used to say, or potentially something, ideally on his gravestone.
Akhariah of Candlekeep? I don't know that it should be anything more specific than that.
Last name,
Yeah.
Mr. Silvers, or Anders gave it to us. We just don't remember.
He did introduce and we do have his journal, right?
Yes.
We could look through his. I think he told us what his longings were, but wasn't gonna really take over his body.
It's Constantine, pretty much.
Constantine.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah. Now that you say it,
Constantine.
is that written in his journal.
Yeah,
Can you find it?
it's like on like the first page.
Oh, here it is. Constantine. That's right. You did say that. So yes, let's put on the top of it Acharia Constantine of Candlekeep. Do we need anything
Today's
else?
date.
And the date. That sounds great.
Oh, you don't know his age of birth. Alright. Well, I'll just write the date of today and we'll see if it that he lies in rest in Salt Marsh for days to come.
That sounds
As the lizard folk are just like kind of pacing back and forth, they're bored.
Let's see.
We leave our friend here for a little while.
Oh, of course.
I point at Zunith.
I'll have everything well and made, and then we'll do the proper burial, of course, if you.
No,
see
no,
fit.
no, my other friend. Like, I don't need long, but I can't be carrying this body around all town. I need a little time. That I point at Zunis, who's been wrapped in a lizard folk thing that keeps him for the next 10 days. Like,
Oh,
can
you
we literally
want
just
to place him here? For how long?
maybe a day or two until we can figure out his burial?
I won't charge you for the first day, but every other day will cost you a gold piece.
Thank you very much, sir.
So he grabs the body and puts it into like he's got like a big kind of a place where you put all the bodies. I don't know what it's called, like those like big kind of
Mortuaries.
yeah. As he like drawers and puts it into one.
All right. We do have a list of what he has on this person. Doesn't even pay for his own funeral. Eric, do you use any kind of armor?
I do. It depends, though, whether it's worth it or not.
Say we take our lizard folk and walk as we talk.
Yes.
Get some food.
We'll take a little bit and walk. Go to the nice. Oh, I'm going to go to the nice inn. I don't know where are we going to put.
The most fancy one is this the snap line thing. The snapping line is the most expensive place.
Which one's that?
13.
This 11? 13.
That's the one the other guy stayed at before he ditched you all.
Yes.
We stayed.
Well, I'm gonna straight up talk to the guys and like, you guys hungry? You want some food? You want to go to a?
I could eat a shark. Honestly, I'm pretty famished.
Well, if we take you to a humanoid style restaurant, you're probably going to be disappointed by the portions.
Portions? What's that mean?
The size of the plate served.
Plates?
You don't
even
go
plates.
run down your game itself. You get served by one that's been pre-killed and cooked to your perfection.
Sounds like laziness.
Oh, you know what? This is going to be a great reaction. Do you know what alcohol is?
Oh, no. What is it?
Have you ever had fermented beverages of any kind that made you feel...
Had something fermented before, but it's usually the food. We age for weeks upon week. It's a delicacy. They like ferment basically fish and different kinds of, which is kind of like normal. Even like in real life, people do that in kind of.
Oh yeah, it's a very Nordic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Lye and what stuff like that. Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, so this should be very interesting. Let's take him to the snapping line and see what kind of hijinks ensue.
Only if
Oh,
Sicky
no.
goes with.
They don't have money, so you're going to be paying out of pocket.
I'm not thrilled to be hanging out with them. Gotta be honest.
None of us want to be here, but it's the agreement we have made to, at least at this point, until we can pawn them off on someone else. But right now, let's just show them a dinner and try our best. gonna go so much better with your presence there, seeing as you are at least a local. I mean, he's a cat, or she's a cat. I'm blue. Eric looks cool, but he's not local. And we still need to get him clothes.
What time of day is it?
It's
Evening,
late
I guess, right?
evening. Yep, it's past 6.
Market's closed.
Not really, but you'll have to go through the bullshit on the bridge again.
I'll have to
Here's
fit
10
my stuff.
gold. I give 10 gold to Eric to go get some clothes for himself.
Oh, thank you.
We'll meet you over there, and I point at the lion number 13. Come get some dinner when you're done.
I'll...
That works. Which way is the bridge?
I
I'll
point.
take Eric to the. I'll take him to the market. I'll see if my shop is open on the way.
Alright, roll a con save, both of you, as you go down there.
So Eric, this is a nice bridge.
They start throwing up.
Oops. Great.
Alright, Eric, you feel wheezy. You don't throw up, but you feel weird about this bridge. It makes you kind of feel nauseated for some reason. But eventually it wears off.
Shoot. What? Oh, it's right over here. Open.
All this travel got me queasy. I'm ready for food. But some clothes would be nice, and some 10 should probably fill me out on my normal gear. Maybe.
You do see a lot of proprietors selling weapons, armor, clothing, whatever you fit. What kind of clothes do you want Eric to wear? That's the really question. You see many different stores selling different kinds of varieties of colors, different styles.
Nice with a fur collar, long coat,
Oh, he's going fancy. I like it. So he wants
and a nice pouch on the side for carrying my gear and backpack. I got crap right now.
All right.
Look at these tattered clothes.
Ziggy will, while he's shopping, purchase a more modest new outfit because this is ruined.
You looking for new armor or just clothes?
No, just the garments to go with.
What kind of garments are you looking for?
Nice overcoat. An overskirt coat, and then I need a nice skirt. So I can move around pretty quickly. A pair of pants to wear underneath it.
Okay. You can buy pretty much what you're looking for. Probably fetch you like a gold piece. Like it won't be very expensive. Like if you want the premium shit, I can take you to a premium store. But
No.
For just common clothes, you can probably fetch what you're looking for. Ideally, a gold piece. As
Great.
eventually you get adorned with new stuff, Eric. As it doesn't like fit you perfectly, but it's better than nothing. As it's kind of loose fitting, and some ones are tight fitting on you, but not enough that it would like fall off or potentially break. Depending if you flex, then maybe.
This'll do for now. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. Enjoy.
So how much was mine? A gold as well?
Yes, indeed. No, gold piece.
Actually, we have a backpack you can use. I think here. Will this one work for you? Can we adjust these straps? Here, Akaraya has. Let me see.
I think he was just buying
Akaraya told us
clothes.
that. I know, but I'm just saying he had mentioned other stuff before. So
Well, I normally have a good shield, some javelins or hand axes. That's what I normally carry, along with this axe, which works. Old alligator axe.
Didn't you have a couple of javelins? I think we gave you some. And a shield.
Yes, you did give me some javelins, so I'm good there.
And a shield. And we have Sakurai's leather armor. I don't know if it fits. Maybe these straps come out a little bit. I don't
It
know.
won't fit him. He's a big boy.
But I want to stop on our way back across the bridge at the armorer who was going to make me a nice warhammer. Let's fixing up my warhammer.
That works.
Maybe we can get you an axe there. They're making me a custom one. It'll have this really nice edge on it.
Nice.
It'll be very balanced. I had to pay the balance.
Wow. A good weapon that's balanced is a good weapon indeed.
Alright, so you guys head to the weapon shop as you see the dwarf there, obviously hammering and making things and securing things here and there. Oh, what can I get you two?
I'm back to pick up my... You were making something custom for me? And we wanted to see if we could find... Siggy. Siggy Feyerdeutscher?
He goes through like a bunch of pages. Yes, new hammer.
Correct.
So you paid him like half and half, right?
Correct. We paid half. Yeah, we paid half.
All right, so you're going for a warhammer, right?
Yeah.
So you paid him 7 gold, so you have to pay him the 7 gold still. As he unwraps it for you.
No.
Oh.
It was the balanced one, so I had to pay him. I'm looking to see what my name is.
What is it? What? Sorry.
We were using the from one of the supplements. There's a balanced one. You could pay
the
100.
armory one.
Right. From the armory.
I don't remember. It's been a while.
That's fine.
Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, it was. Yes, it was the balance feature. So if I go up to the balance feature, not in treasure. Shoot, where was my note? On my character sheet. Oh no! Wait, do I have notes? Maybe I made myself notes.
This is probably like 2 months ago.
Oh, it was quite a while. Here we go.
Oh, here, balanced. The +1. So it cost you 100 GP. So did you pay 50 gold piece already?
We did, yeah.
All right, so you pay another 50 for the actual weapon to get the +1. Here's your hammer. It's
thank
well
you.
balanced and well forged. As you can see, the coloration's a lot different. From the metal, it looks more black. Looks
thank
like
you.
It's tempered.
That's excellent. So, out of character.
You have a +1 weapon now.
But it's only +1 to. I'll look it up again.
It's a +1 to attack rolls made with this weapon.
Correct. Right. I just had to remember how to do that in the.
So it's only attack rolls. It's not damage.
Right. I'm just trying to see where that goes in the.
So you can just
make that
you can just
effect
magically
in your-
modify it into a magical item. In Roll20, you can click the cog on the weapon. And
Okay, I'm on it. I see it again.
Yeah,
Okay.
just don't increase the damage on it.
Okay.
Just the attack roll.
Perfect. This feels really good. I like this. Thank you. You guys do excellent work.
Aye, we are known for our craftsmen.
She thanks him in Dwarvish and compliments him.
And what about you lad over there, this big muscly fella? Looks like he has a rusted weapon.
He has a rusty one. We'd like a serviceable one. He doesn't need one quite this fancy yet. And do you have any interest in trading for his crossbow, light crossbow that we had. Take a little bit off, and then see if you have a.
Eric's
you
going
say
around.
you
This is a nice shop. Look at that.
Just like looking at all the good Chinese.
A battle axe.
He picks it up, feels the weight, going around. I like this place.
I like it a lot. We can
Well
give you
done, everything.
the light crossbow 12 gold pieces. Looks like
That's great.
used.
Yes, it
What
was.
was your friend fancy? A great axe? A two-handed weapon? Maybe a battle axe? Or potentially a nice great sword?
If I knew it
I
was.
like battle axes. I can do it one-handed or two. Those are my favorite currently. Do you have anything similar?
We have battle axes. We sell plenty of them in different kinds of styles. As you can see, the battle axes here are kind of obviously different in the Quake.
Do you have some where you could have a battle axe on one side and some where you could smash something on the other? That'd be cool.
I'm just confused. Are you looking for a battle axe or a different kind of weapon?
Battle axe will be fine.
It'll cost you 30 gold pieces. Sorry, that's great axe. My apologies. I mixed that up completely. Battle axe. How much is that? It's like 50. Battle axe is 10 gold pieces.
That's fine. We just traded the crossbow for 12, so here you are, sir.
Hope it's useful. We need it upgraded, customized. I'm your man.
What's your name again?
Name's Giovanni. Pleasure.
Giovanni, thank you.
Giovanni.
Giovanni.
Aye.
All right. Should we head back to the... Thank you very much, Giovanni. That was fantastic. This looks great. I can't wait to try it out. That box looks a little bit nicer for you there, Eric.
It's perfect, and he gives Giovanni a big, instead of a handshake, he goes with a big arm clasp and says thank you.
As he smudges you with a nice handful of grease and soot from his hands.
Wipes it on his clothes and moves on.
His new clothes is just dirty already. Yeah.
Oh, that's quick. All right. Let's go back this way. Now we'll go get a bath and a meal.
Perfect.
And then I guess we'll see how these lizard folk go. Can't say that I'm excited to sit with them. I didn't really care for them very much. They're rude, mean to me. They weren't very nice to you.
Well, the ones you met were rude. These ones are different. As they
I
can
do
actually
respect,
speak the common
however,
tongue.
I do respect Sans and Tar, and see they're good, decent people. If they think this is something we should do, I can't let them stay too long as outsiders in Saltmarsh, because outsiders, especially non-humans or dwarves, are not looked at incredibly kindly. So hopefully there's no fight going on when we get there. So I guess we should hurry. So we will hurry. And I'm carrying my clothes. I'm not wearing them because I'm not showered yet. They're in
Alright.
in the back.
So you're going to the fancy, fancy tavern, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Alright. You guys got money to spend now. Spending the money.
Everybody see the post in roll 20?
No, I'm coming over here to see it.
Post?
I'll just suggest it.
Yeah, about splitting our loot. My ideas.
Oh, it's
there
in
you go.
Roll 20, okay. That was
Yeah, in roll 20.
I thought it was Discord.
Yeah, that's fine. That's pretty close to what I was. What was that? Is that northward? Yeah. How did I get
What's that?
3, 6? I had 150, 150, and 100 total. Just making sure. Yeah. I must have done something wrong when I did the math. Anyway, yes, that'd be fine. I'm good with that. If
Okay.
everybody else is good with that.
We'll let Muju know when he's back.
All right.
Yes, and we have a net
No, that
of...
would be right. 150, 150, 150, and 100.
Oh,
But
right,
it
right.
shouldn't
It's
be.
away. Right. Yeah, you're right. If we wanted to, that was going to be my suggestion, but this way it's fine
Let's
for
do
me as
that.
well.
I'm okay with that.
But
Letting
this way
Muju
also-
out?
No. We take 150 and we give Eric 100.
But we don't
There's
have to.
4 of
I don't
us.
care.
4 of us take 150.
It's 150, 150, 300, 600. No, but I'm okay with this too. I mean, we did do the bulk of the work. However,
This was more than fair, person.
that is true.
And we tried to get there. We lost a boat. We had to get the Alliance. We did the work at the inside. Like, we saved him on along the way and have already given him stuff. And I, like, just outfitted him again. So he's getting 70 gold for that.
Eric
Just
is
kill
not
that
part of the
gator.
conversation. He's just off on the side at this
Yeah, that's fine.
during this discussion.
I was just doing an in character, perfectly fine with it. As the out of character, knowing that Zunis was there for part of it, a character, a penalized character, you know what I mean? But
True.
Yeah,
But
Stan
that's
Zentara
fine.
would vote for Bernie Sanders if she could. So, she's like
150 each, 100.
150, 100.
but at the same time, we also knowing it's barbarian, and we did use. I just used the Akaraya's crossbow to pay for the his battle axe. So it didn't really come out of. I mean, I guess it came out of party loot. I don't know how that counts. But yes, I'm okay with either one. It doesn't matter to me. Whichever.
I
you
mean,
guys
what
wanna
we do, we give a barbarian 100 gold. He spends it around town. He gets a better battle axe. He gets some armor. We get some more
Actually-
wealthy merchants in town. It's good
He
win-wins.
seems pretty reasonable. Should we ask? 60's great if he's not going to stay with us. If he decides to stay with us, then I think Stan Zentara's plan is good. Should we ask if he plans on joining with us?
Yes.
He's already with us, trust me. But we should
Oh.
ask.
Okay.
Only.
So we'll formally go over and this way he can pay for his own room too. We don't have to pay for it out of ours because this place might be expensive.
I like it.
You like
Okay.
me? Check yes or no.
I'm sorry, what?
You want to be part of my group / do you like us? Check yes or
Yes.
no.
Check yes or no, pass a note.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So Eric and I'd actually like to hear kind of how this goes, what we walk into when we reach the inn. If you want to.
Okay, well, first off, Stan Zentara would make a beeline right for the, inn number 13. And she would try to procure 3-4 rooms. Does he want a room also?
All right, so the rooms here are pretty expensive. They're gold each, but they do come with a bathtub.
Is there an ambassador suite?
No, they're just gold piece.
Okay. So are there 4 rooms available?
Ah, yes, there is 4 rooms available. Would you like a menu?
Okay, so that's the 2 lizard folk, Stan Zentara, and C. Give him something scenic, something that's got a good view if you don't mind, overlooks the water.
Well, darling, do our best. We always do.
You guys are the best. I appreciate that. And yes, we would like to book some dinner if it's not too late.
Oh, it's not too late at all. I'll have a seat and we'll get the menus up for you and the drink beverages, of course.
I'm going to
You know
whisper
what?
in his ear, these guys are big eaters. We're willing to pay a premium, but you're going to have to bring out the big guns for these guys.
It's going to say, let's just get one of everything.
Oh,
Let them taste the world that we have to offer here. If they don't like it, they don't eat it.
You know what? There you go. One of everything.
guys are gonna see something on the map, but don't worry about it now. It's a different kind of boat. I'll have a name on it. There we go. It's bigger than your vessel.
Ooh, noted.
Like, you guys should need like 30 people to man this thing.
19. Sorry, that was 19.
Alright. So, you guys begin to get the menu, as you want one of everything here. I'm going to give the actually list here on our Discord here.
Start adding it up.
Yeah, big the prices. And you want, and then you got your beverages as well.
Do you have something like pitchers? Can we just buy like 4 pitchers? I have a feeling they're gonna drink.
Yeah, you don't have to buy the drinks. It's just like signature drinks. You can just buy ale. Pitchers. You can buy a pitcher of ale for like a gold piece.
Yes, buy some big old pitchers of ale.
Alright, and you got them getting everything on the menu. Drinks. The drinks are being poured as they look at it. What's this? Smells different.
This is some of the best culinary options that the civilized world has to offer.
Oh, he's
Please.
smelling the drink right now.
Oh, this is fermented yeast and barley with spring water. We call it ale.
Ale. As he begins to sniff it and chugs it. He's drinking it like the actual pitcher. He's drinking it and drinking and drinking. He eventually finishes it within a minute as he finishes it. As he burps loudly.
Right on! Yeah, good times. Another one, please.
As he gets like a kind of foam mustache. This is kind of like, not bad. Different. Better than ours. As he says, they do drink their own. They have a different kind. As he mentions it's better than ours. As now you're thinking, what do they drink? It's probably fermented something. As you get another drink on the round, and I was paying another gold piece for another pitcher. As you guys just begin to enjoy, as you try to intoxicate the 2 individuals.
Party, they seem they might be able to hold it, and we're just trying to show them a good time. You take a moment and like, this is a plate, this is a cup, fork, spoon. We use fork and spoon. Yes, I go over it very patiently.
As they try to hold the fork, it's just so hard for them to hold it with their clawed fingers. As they're like, as it kind of bends it.
It works that way better for you? Okay.
As he just grabs it with his hand and starts breaking it and eating it. Different.
If you're going to be here long.
But you do see people
What do you think?
eating with their hands, like if it's mutton or whatever.
Yes, just eat, enjoy.
Lots of bones. I like. You hear the bones crushing in its mouth.
Taking like one of the salads, like the chicken salad for myself, and I happily give him the bones when I realize that.
Right, he like sucks out like everything out of it. He just chews it like a dog. You can see they have like lots of teeth, more than a human would have.
Do a grimace smile. Hee.
I've had a few people who played Laser Folks in the past. They're pretty fun.
Do we order enough food, do you think? Here, have some ham soup.
Soup?
Slap, right? We're gonna slap.
Ugh, it's not good. I like meat.
It's liquefied meat.
No. Bitch. As they consume, I'd say they consume together as a whole probably half that meal, not all of it. but they get full. They get drunk because they're obviously not really paying attention to what's going on. As you can watch their eyes just kind of dialed back.
Rooms.
Yeah, exactly. We'll lead them up to their rooms.
You can just watch
Here,
them like
sleep.
kind of trying to move as they like kind of push into stuff. Why is the room spinning?
Much good.
After midnight, that's what happens. Yes.
Alright, you head them to their rooms as they never had this cushy stuff. Where's the rocks?
Just try it for one night. I bet you'll love it. You'll never go back.
You watch one guy go unconscious as he just lays on the bed sleeping out.
I delicately tuck them in.
He barely fits the bed, but you manage it.
Shoes I need to take off or anything, right?
No, they just wear like scale armor and stuff, but it's like very hard to clasp it off. It's like, where's this going? Like, okay, I don't want to touch it anymore.
That's all them, but okay.
They're very like primitive looking. They got their like loincloths and like armor that's attached around their armor, and their primitive spears and their spiky shields.
He'll put those over in the corner and, leave instructions with the inn that whatever they need in the morning, and I'll leave another 10 gold behind as a retainer.
You're like, okay, now we got these guys out of our hair.
No. These are ambassadors. They need to be treated as such. They need to have whatever they want.
I'm just making the joke.
No, I get you. It's all good.
All right, for the what are the rest of you all doing?
I guess when we come in there, there's Siggy gets there close to the door. Well, let's see what. Hope it's not too bad. Opens the door to see what. Sees that it turns out it's not as raucous and people aren't fleeing in fear and there's no fight.
Nope.
Oh. That's more interesting.
Even have some food left over. They didn't touch the salad if you're interested.
Can't blame them.
Carnivores.
Oh, Eric doesn't care. He's eating anything that's still out there because he is famished. He wants bulk. He's eating.
Like, I've never been shown in a high dining place before.
Just he takes everything and just delicious. Ah, more. Hey, where did the pitchers go? Can we get more of this stuff? And starts pounding away. First tries to swallow it like water originally.
Did you secure rooms for all of us, or just for you two? Siggy asked. Or just the four of you?
I secured 4 rooms. You can take mine.
Great.
I'll probably stay down here and keep an eye on everything.
I can get my own. It's fine.
Yeah, if they have more. But otherwise, feel free to take mine. I don't think I'll be
Siggy
using
will
it.
see if they have an extra room for her.
Yeah, they have plenty of rooms.
Maybe.
They're just a gold piece each. You have a bath too. You get a tub of like water and shit. They don't have like running pipes, but they bring like
Correct.
amples of buckets of hot water.
Great.
Oh.
I'm going to go ahead and signal that I would like that bath now. I'll be back in a little bit,
Oh, I
guys.
forgot. I
I've
never showed you this picture of the creature. Oh, that's too late now. Oh well.
That one?
always just a little behind, dude.
Yeah. It's okay.
Okay, that's
That is cool.
That looks like a dragon in the back half, not just a gator.
It's a big gator. He's a big boy.
Should have had more weapons than the axe. I see a sword, a dagger.
Can I get an order of the filled red peppers and and wine for myself
Certainly.
and a room?
Oh, sure. Hand you a key.
Great. So -1 plus I did the math. Got it. Okay.
I will I'll take a room as well, and I would like more meat.
All right. Yeah. Whatever you want, just deduct the money out of your gold for food.
8.
Thank you for the 10 gold, so that I can get some clothes and the this nice battle axe. Worked out well. Thank you.
Secretly in their head, they're like, "You're our slaves now. Our slave now."
So, what are your plans for the future here, Eric? Now that your ship is sunk?
My plan is to eat this food and more of it, drink to my fellow comrades, say thank you and for saving me. And I owe you guys a debt. I'm with you. You guys seem to get into trouble a little bit every once in a while, or in your stories and your friends. Looks like you need more friends.
You could always use more friends. I ended up
Could
here
always
kind
use
of
more
like you in
friends.
the same situation, in that my boat was the Antelope. It was sunk by pirates, and I came
Oh.
here by circumstance. But I made a pretty good, meaningful life from here. I think you could do the same. I think
You
our
guys have
goals
been true to
align.
your word and have helped me along the way and freed me. Otherwise, I would have been potentially troll meat, but I would have wanted to take him on, but it worked out well with teammates, so I'm in if you'll have me.
We'd be honored to have you on our side. And in fact, you earned a portion of the reward. And Stan Centaur will present him with a little bag with 100 gold pieces in it.
Oh,
Minus 10
excellent.
for the.
Okay, 90. There you go.
90.
Thank you. That'll be great. I will restock the rest of my supplies and appreciate working with you guys. And now
Yes,
it's
enjoy a luxurious night's sleep. Maybe it'll last for a while.
Yeah. So we'll hang out down there. I guess slowly talk to the lizard folks. Watch them
They went to
realize
bed.
they're not so terrible. Oh, good. Realize they're not so
They already
terrible,
talked
I
him
guess.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, he like literally intentionally stands hard and intoxicated them, so get them out of the equation.
So Siggy will, I guess, you know, if there's anybody there that she knows, she'll talk to them a little bit, see if there's any gossip in town, catch up on the news,
All right,
tell of their own exploits,
sure.
ask if there's. When we left, what's the current political situation? Any strange going on? Any...
You can roll a d10. Everybody can roll a d10 for rumors.
Some rumors.
Ooh, we got double 10.
Hey,
so
rumor.
we both hear the same one.
Ooh.
2. All right, Sandstar gets a 1. All right, so the first one, Siggy and C, you do hear this rumor. It's only a matter of time before the dwarves dig too deep and unleash something horrible again. I've heard over centuries ago they released a demon. That couldn't be a myth, though. Well, I heard the whole evacuation was collapsed in the forest, far from here. So that's what you hear. Dwarves digging too deep. As you hear another one, I heard drow traders posting on the surface as elves. They've been doing business in town lately. The last one, I heard the king agents have infiltrated the town. It's only a matter of time before they remove the council and replace them with floppy nobles.
Dwarves, huh? Digging too deep. Interesting. Interesting. No rumors about impending attacks or pirates or
Nope, nothing.
smugglers. Man, Exploits are soon forgotten.
Well, you guys obviously can, in the morning, you can obviously go towards your contact and see with him what's going on.
Great. Retire for bed, clean up. I assume that our current clothes are not really worth saving. Right? They're pretty soiled and ripped, torn,
Probably. A lot of it's covered in
Got-
mud.
teeth marks in them.
Depending if you have like some way of maintaining them, but depending on the spells you have.
Yeah, I'm mending mine as I went. It's pretty spotless.
That's pretty awesome.
Stan's guitar is filthy.
Man,
Do you go around looking at keep yourself clean, or do you take baths?
No, darling. That's not me.
Here. All right, so off we go to sleep. No watch tonight, thank goodness.
Would probably be up by like 2 a.m. Just kind of chilling, watching everything. I don't need that long to rest. Want to make sure that someone is here if the lizard folk come down.
okay. Yeah, they're sleeping like a baby. So you guys all get a nice long rest, enjoying yourselves, replenishing your hit points, getting half your hit dice back as you begin to rest upon a new day. As you hear the bells in the distance ringing, as people are obviously living their lives, bringing fish, going around town, doing what they need to do. As you do eventually come downstairs, you do see an individual waiting in the tavern. As you see you do see another individual of your same race, your kin, as they sit there waiting, as they look towards you and giving a wave of a hand.
I do the official sea elf wave. Kind of looks like a seashell in your hand, and you wave. People think it's like the pageant wave, but no, it's seashell wave.
Seashell wave. What's that thing look like?
Looks like the queen waving, right?
Much like, yes.
Alright.
Handcuffed.
As Zip, you can obviously introduce your character as you are there, sitting there
Mhm.
patiently.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm
Uh-huh.
letting you finish.
As you sit there patiently, and seeing another individual that you were mentioned to meet.
Yeah, Ulaj has no idea what this sea elf wave is. He's kind of taken back. But you see about a 4'8" sea elf with like long blue hair, blue skin. He's wearing kind of like tattered leather armor and has this nice big, very ornate looking trident on his back. He's got an adventurer's bag and some boots on. And that's really about it. He's pretty much just a sea elf with long ears and blue skin.
Ooh, he's a little taller than me. Makes me take a double look. Like, what you doing here?
Yeah. All right. And I'm going to walk forward to the party. And as I walk towards the party, I'm going to obviously like just give everybody a quick once over.
Is
I'm just kinda
everybody
like-
else downstairs, or is it just C?
Is it 2 o'clock in the morning?
It's early morning, so
Oh,
No, Eric's still sleeping.
okay. So it looks
Stan's
like
guitar is still sleeping.
so it's just C.
Yeah.
Just you two are downstairs.
So I walk over and I'm like, can I help you?
Why, yes, hi. Hello. My name is C. Who are you?
I'm Ulaj. I'm looking for a party that was with the lizard folk in the swamp. By chance, have you seen them at all?
Yes, I am part of that. And who are you and why are you looking for us?
As I said, I'm Ulash, and I am here to, well, try and scout you guys out and see if you're worth the sea elf's time, I guess.
Well, I'm here, so I know we're worth the time. But so you are like an emissary of the sea elves?
You could say that.
Oh, cool, cool. Group. Like which tribe, which area? Where are you from? Because I don't recognize you.
Well, I'm from here in the salt marsh, like the area.
You must have gone to like I was east and you were west or something. Because like I'm from here. Sorry, I didn't recognize you. Or are you that kid that grew up? Like I didn't recognize you. Like you were like 5 years younger or something.
No,
I knew everybody.
I didn't really live with like a specific group, but I was asked by our leader to see if you were worth our time.
Okay. Well, I am Cyrdan. Nice to meet you. And this is part of the, what is it, the Gator Tooth crew? I believe that's what we're introducing ourselves now.
Colorful name?
We've killed a few gators, and oh my goodness, if I could only have painted the image of the last one we killed, huge. And I pull out one of the teeth that I had taken from it. Not the normal gator, but the giant gator head, because all of us at the Gator Tooth Gang would have taken one of those teeth too. Not the biggest. That went
How
to
big
the
is it? Like how big is the tooth? Because I wasn't here.
And I pull it out. And so it's like, what, 5 inches, as big as a palm? And this is just its incisor, not even as big a tooth, man.
It is quite large.
Yes, unfortunately, it took one of my dear friends, Akareya. He went in bravely, heroically, by himself, without anybody else able to help him. He perished, but we were able to avenge him and kill the beast that took him from us.
Right. Sorry to hear that. Did you manage to get any favor with the lizard folk? I was told that's what you guys were in the swamp for.
Yes, there's 2 ambassadors sleeping off last night's dinner and drink.
Oh.
I'm telling too much. What do the sea elves want of us?
Well, apparently Saltmarsh is going to be attacked by Sohagan. And we were already attacked by Sohagan, so I'm just kind of here to see if you guys are good enough to handle it by yourself or if you need help.
Dude, all the more help we can get, the better at this point, I think. We can help you, you help us. I mean, we work together already a little bit. Let's deepen those bonds.
Okay. That would be preferred, I guess.
Well, much like you, I don't need much sleep, so I'm still up early. And I was just going to kind of keep watch until the lizard folk come down or my other friends. I believe that they are all asleep above. That let's go ahead and have some morning tea, coffee. What's available?
At the moment, what time is it you down here? That's the question.
Probably 3 a.m. Probably just
whenever,
ourselves.
whenever the long rest.
There's no proprietor down here. It's currently closed.
Nice.
Is there like a spigot that's like a pump action thing that I can at least get water to drink?
Yeah, there's like they have like pitchers. They have pitchers of things.
Yeah.
But
So just get some water.
There's no coffee or anything up yet.
It's fine.
Oh, sweet. I'd probably just sit there awkwardly and wait.
Take a moment to like switch to our native tongue, the Aquarian.
Oh, that's you speak you speak Aquan. That's cute. I actually don't speak Aquan, but I appreciate that you're trying.
You're not multilingual, I see.
Well, I speak other languages other than Aquan, just not Aquan.
Elvish. Oh, do you know this? And of course he does, because we're both elves. But I just try and show my card. Show off. To no avail.
You're cordial, you said? Sorry, you cut out there on.
Yes, I'm cordial in Elvish.
Yeah, I actually also don't speak Elvish, so. I'm custom lineage Tasha's Cauldron, so I got to pick my languages.
Custom lineage is banned, by the way. If you did custom lineage.
It's the only
If it's
hang on, let me double check.
if it's under the character creation, you did custom lineage, it's banned from Tasha's.
I don't think I did. Let me see.
You would automatically have Elvish if you were a sea elf.
Let me see, because I'm on my character sheet, and I don't have it.
Yeah, that's weird. You should have it. Custom.
And I chose the elf.
You can't do custom lineage though. It's
I didn't do custom lineage. I went sea elf here. I'll show you. I'll share my screen on Discord.
It's weird. Sea elf should have Elvish.
Oh, it's not here for me.
Let me just double check.
Here you go. Hop on. I'm in my character builder.
Which one did you get? Mordenkainen's multiverse or the other one?
I only had the option for one when I made my character. So whatever the one I had the option for, which I'm gonna assume is Mordenkainen's.
Yeah, probably the new one probably changed it. Yeah, languages here it says common, but if your DM agrees with the proper character, you can choose another language. So you can have Elvish you want, because the old one Tome of Foes gives you Elvish.
I see. Yeah, I don't want Elvish.
Yeah, because the old one gives you common, Elvish, and Aquanian or Aqua Aquanian or whatever it's called. Those are the.
I knew the old one did, and I had a feeling that C was using the old one, but unfortunately on D&D Beyond I don't get to pick the old one.
The new one doesn't
so.
have that, so you can choose a separate language. So it's up to you if
I
you
did.
want to choose a different one.
I did.
Okay.
I chose a different one.
Because the new
Man,
one
the
is
sea
different.
doesn't speak either C or Elf.
Yeah, the new one's it's weird. Yeah,
That's just funny.
but they do live like 750 years, so they're pretty
I'm
ancient.
gonna be incredulous when I get down there.
Yeah,
Anyway, you speak to me in Elven, and I'm like, yep.
So, no secret talks with you. Noted. I just sip my water and sit near the fire and warm myself a little bit and kind of dust myself off and maybe take a moment to mend a little hole I noticed that had been singed on my sleeve. And that's about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit there and wait and see if anybody else comes down.
Alright. So eventually, after hours fade away, 6 a.m. eventually arrives. Does anybody wake up at 6 a.m.? But the proprietor now is awake. He's kind of opening up everything. There's a couple kitchen hands coming in. Well, you guys are awake this early. Surprising. And we don't usually get elves around these parts.
Yes, I just don't need to sleep as much, so I thought I'd help myself to some water. I hope you don't mind, sir.
It's quite alright. I mean, it's two of you now.
I arrived late
So-
at night and then just
Your
stayed here.
Brother and sister, you mean?
No.
Ah. He quickly says no really hard. I love it.
I am kind of I'm very androgynous. That
Yeah,
it's
you
hard
can't
to
tell
tell
by
what
gender.
I
He's
am.
just going instinct.
Gotcha.
Just don't feel offended if I call you a man or a boy or a girl or whatever.
Normally, just making sure I specify some.
Of course.
Not too often.
Yeah, so he begins, well, can I get you a menu or anything? We're eventually opening up a shop.
I'm alright. I brought my own stuff. I'm just waiting.
He looks at you, the grunt.
Well, when you're ready, I am in no rush. I am not hungry right now. But when you're ready, I would like some eggs, bacon, and toast, please.
Oh, certainly. That'll cost you 5 silver. We'll get that to you as soon as our kitchen's well informed, of course.
I give him a gold to get 5 silver back.
Okay. He does that.
I leave one.
Eventually, your adventuring party does eventually wake up gradually. I don't know if Eric Storm does wake up, assuming he's probably been tired for a while.
If Eric wakes up, but he orders another bath.
Another bath? You're gonna pay another gold piece?
I am.
Okay.
I need that hot, warm water. I'm soaking.
Alright. So you hear a bellboy coming up to your room. The heavy, hot bucket of water. As he runs back down and runs back up. About 50 times until it fills up the tub.
Alright. He'll take his soak, get ready, and once he's refreshed, he comes down it would probably be like 8.
Okay.
8 o'clock, so I don't know if the other crew are eating or not.
I don't
but
know.
he'll come down at 8.
Ziggy, do you wake up eventually, or what time do you wake up?
Yes. I don't know what. A nice, long, solid rest after having been out adventuring. So,
Yeah, so...
whatever time we went to bed,
Well, 6
say
o'clock
10
is when the
hours.
proprietor opens, but it's up to you whatever time, since Eric is going up, he's coming down at 8 o'clock.
no, I think more like if we were up until midnight, 10. Well, yeah, probably like 9. Probably noisy and light. And
Right, so you're a little bit late from everybody, okay? So what about you, Sandstorm?
she just
Posted it. Yep. Stan Centaur will sleep until woken up.
Oh, okay, so
And knowing that as soon as the other have arrived and everybody but her is here, I would go knock.
alright.
No, I can't be. Not yet. It's too early. It's too early.
Everybody's here. Come down.
Damn you. Give me 5. I'll be down.
No rush. Just come down.
She goes back to bed.
No.
She'll pull something together and try to make her way down.
Right.
When Eric comes down, he orders 2 servings of eggs, 2 servings of bacon, and any other meat you have.
Alright, I'll charge you a gold piece.
I'll pass on a gold piece.
Okay. A lot of food.
He's bulking up.
Yeah, skin and bones. He's been like hanging out there in the swamps for days. Alright, so you eventually get
He
all...
bites.
You get your food, you get your coffee or your ale, whatever you're ordering on the menu. As eventually you see a huge food amount your face towards you, as you obviously the new individual sees how much food you're ordering, how many kind of individuals are part of this group. As you do see, obviously 4 members here currently.
Who are you? In between.
Who are you?
bites. I asked you first.
I'm Ulash from the Sea Elf clan.
I'm Eric
Of the Eric
Okay, and
clan.
of this clan.
Gator Tooth crew.
Right. Well, anyway, the Sea Elves heard that you were creating ties with the lizard folk, so they sent me to see how well you guys fare and see if you're worth the Sea Elves' time.
Do you know what to do with lizard folk? I mean, after they wake up and we feed them, I'm really not sure what to do with them.
You need to take them back to the people and get them introduced properly to the council members and Anders and make sure they're truly understanding what we're dealing with.
Okay, that probably makes more sense. That's a good idea.
Oh, look at the cat dragged in.
Oh, aren't you so clever, though? Did you work that up yourself?
Those are
Eric starts laughing.
Also, we need to check on our boat. Then I'm going to go ahead before we go to the council members while everybody's sitting there. Let me at least, or someone needs to go check on that boat. And I'm going to go ahead and start walking towards, isn't it this where we're docked?
Correct.
10-ish? Like, in this bay?
Yeah.
I'm just going to walk across and double check. Our boat's still there, right?
Yeah, it's still there. Now you can see it's like well kept. It's being repaired. It looks like it's almost finished.
Would do a first mate's good job of like having a list, checking it twice. Okay, replace those planks, polish that, got a new stern, get this, new sail. Okay. And I would go back and talk to Stan Zentar and give her an update. Hey, so I just went to check on our boat, and the morning light is looking so good. They're upgrading it, giving repairs. These sails have been replaced, and these planks have been replaced. It's very nice.
Very good. Thank you, see.
Needs a day or two, but definitely worth checking out.
Okay, good. Spend another day here in town, maybe, and see what's going on. Introduce our lizard folk friends to Anders. This should be fun.
We should go check on the lizard folk. Like, make sure they're still in their room.
Yeah, good call. I mean,
Anybody willing to come with us?
So, another. That I just want to. This Ulanj character, where just sitting at the table with us.
I'm
the whole
I'm
time?
still like I'm at the table, but I'm not sitting. I'm just kind
Okay.
of standing there awkwardly. Yeah.
Did you? Are we gonna let him stand there all day? Is he here for us? Is he want to hear friends? See?
Know him. I did spend some time just sipping water with him over the night, but we didn't talk about much. I don't know. If you guys like him, I'm okay.
Well, I mean, but what? Just odd that somebody stands at the end of the table. Are you big fans of ours? Have you heard of our exploits, or are you need something?
I have heard of your exploits. Yes, I'm here to see if you're worth the Sea Elves' time.
Us personally, or
Yes.
Saltmarsh itself?
Both, I guess.
I don't. She looks at the others of the group. I don't know what that means. We
were
being
you
auditioned
not
for
part of
something with
the Lizard Folk Alliance?
No,
I thought
Okay.
those
the
were
Sea Elves
said-
and the Lizard Folk have an alliance, but the Sea Elves don't have an alliance with you.
Oh, fair. I understand.
That's up to Anders and Saltmarsh. I mean, part of the town defense, but we're not really like making our own alliance with these elves as a on the whole, are we?
That's why we
Yeah,
need to go to the
yeah.
council.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, I'm with you.
Yeah, let's go to the
Bartender,
council
can I get-
meeting.
Can I get that bottle? I need to really to fill up my water skin here. This is quite delicious honey rum.
Go drum.
I've marked that up on my sheet. Mm-mm. I want to drink it all today, just to have it in the future. All right, we're off to go visit the wizard.
Let me finish.
Oh well, when you're done.
Eric tries to chug his beverage, his warm mead or whatever it is.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Alright. As you hear the snoring of these big two individuals heavily shaking the door.
Okay, so truthfully, do we have anybody that's good at stealth? Just see that they're alive, and we can just watch the doors after
You
that.
can hear the heavy snoring. That you can
Both doors?
Yeah, They're snoring still. They're still sleeping. They like intoxicate them.
Yeah, just let them sleep. Let them sleep. Probably the best night of their lives. Best sleep they've ever had.
She was like, you're probably like, oh man, I could use an extra hour or two.
You go ahead and secure these rooms for the next night, then at least.
Why don't you put food in there for them?
That's a beautiful idea. I go back to the innkeeper. Can I get like 2 pounds of bacon? 1 on each plate. And like 2 pounds of eggs.
As they're like, for what reason? But okay. As they don't question that, as they just charge you for 2 pounds, they'll charge you probably like about, I'd say, 2 gold pieces.
And I slip a pound of bacon and a pound of eggs into each door.
You can't fit it through, sadly. You can only leave it outside.
The doors are locked?
Yeah, they're locked.
They wouldn't have locked them when we put them
They
in the
wouldn't
bed.
have locked them.
Oh no, I don't know who has the keys. I don't know.
One would have locked them because we put them to bed and whatnot. But we would have had the keys.
I'll say Stanzatar would have them. She was the one who put them to bed.
Okay, I'll open the door for everybody.
Alright, you do see them snoring, as you see right away the worst positions ever, as I will not detail them out.
Oh, good lord. Just put the food at the door and leave. Yes,
My eyes!
never look at them the same.
Alright. As you guys begin to leave, seeing fit, they're sleeping soundly, or as best as they can soundly sleep. As you guys begin to leave.
Leave Muji to keep watch of them in here while we go do some errands.
Sure.
Hopefully he'll come get us if there's an issue.
Banana is what he wants. I'm joking.
Only what he would say, though.
Banana. Alright. Where do you guys want to go now?
You want to go to Anders? Or do you want to go back to the town council and see if he's there first?
Probably. I mean, it is next to us.
That sounds great. Walk next door.
You walk next door. It is currently locked. Doesn't look like they're... It looks like they only have meetings at certain days and times.
Sorry, where's Anders' place? It wasn't 20, was it?
Yes, it's his father's mansion.
Okay, head that direction.
I'll stay behind, and just in case our lizard folk friends wake up and come down.
Alright. As you eventually get towards the door, you see the 2 guards there, like usual.
For Anders.
Sorry.
When you're
What did she say? I don't know.
the younger son, or the son?
What, you have business with him?
Yes. We were looking for him at the council building, and he's not there, and so we're checking.
What's your purpose?
Between him and us. He hired us. Just tell him that the group is back.
As they whisper to one another as one eventually enters into the home. Eventually, you see Anders come out As you do see Andrew's a little bit kind of like he has black eyes, kind of like he hasn't slept in a while. As he's like, quickly, come inside.
I rush inside,
Alright.
looking over my shoulder at Siggy.
Who's that new individual? She kind of looks towards you.
Friend. They're helping us along the way.
Do you trust them with your life? So he kind of squints at you directly, as he looks like he's on edge.
And I do a quick look at my new compatriot, up and down. Yes. Yes, I do.
Quickly, as he heads you downstairs into the basement.
Going down.
So he heads outside, he goes into like kind of like almost like a shelter, opening it up, unlocking it, heading down below. Because eventually, it gets kind of cold, but you eventually get to a place where there's tables, kind of just like chairs. It's kind of just cement everywhere. Well, kill them all. Did you?
Is that?
Did you kill them all?
Yes. No.
Why? They're heathens. I was
Oh, no.
hoping you'd kill them all. Maybe my
I'm sorry,
intel
no.
was incorrect. What did you learn about them?
I have a little civilization. They've made friends with other people in the area that are also being attacked by these Sequeans. And they all need our help, much like us. That it's almost... You guys don't get this, but it's almost like the Avengers coming together to defeat a bigger bad, that we're peace, they're peace. Speaking of, and I point at my new friend Olegwa and Olegwin and say he's from the Sea Elves, also trying to see if they're willing to help us here. That all of us together can do this.
Well then, I suppose my information was incorrect. As you can tell he's
Information?
like, he's hiding something away from you for a bit as he...
What?
It's nothing. I've been getting some intel and I thought they deserve to die. I'll have to talk to my intel in private, of course.
What were they telling you? Let me see if I can confirm or deny.
They wanted me for you to kill all the lizard folk to stop the invasion.
Lizard folk aren't the threat. They never were.
They're getting pushed here, getting pushed out of their area and their homes by these Sequins, much like they're coming after us. That they need to fight to take back their homelands, and they want to attack us as they were. At this point, we have 2 ambassadors in the hotel, back at the Lion's Head, I believe it is, that we just showed a good night. They're asleep right now, that together we can do this. We just need to show them we're all working together. Can you do that?
Well, I'll have to tell the individual I get my information from. See fit that they've been telling me the wrong information. But I got some new information and I was hoping you would be indulged in it by chance. As you can watch him sweating his brow a little bit as he begins to kind of take out a piece of paper. Are you interested?
What is this now?
I need you to enlist whatever you have, any members of your adventuring party to head up a wreckage of a merchant ship, a prize merchant ship, of course, and retrieve an ancient weapon. Supposedly, from what my intel has told me, it'll aid against this threat. And I believe, well, it's the key. I've also been in contact with an individual in Saltmarsh. You know of Crag, the Gravekeeper.
We actually just met him yesterday.
Well, if you can get the ancient weapon, he can investigate and learn more about it. I'd like you to travel towards the wrecked ship to find this ancient weapon.
And where would this ship be, and why has no one else gotten it so far?
Well, I've tried, but it's dangerous waters.
And why do you think we can do it? Is it because
You've
is
survived
that why
so
you're
far.
outfitting the ship?
You've survived so far, and I'm assuming that you can survive another. If you survived with the lizard folk and not been eaten alive, and you survived with, or the mansion and not being killed by the thieves and thugs, I'm pretty sure you can handle this. A lot of you are skilled seamen, but the waters are dangerous. I don't know much what's out there, but nobody seems to come back on searching this wreckage ship.
What's the ship called?
Give me a second. It's called the Emperor of the Waves. If for those that have been in Saltmarsh, you've heard the story multiple times. It's a ship that's been kind of left and decrepit. It's been told it has value beyond belief. It's almost basically enough money to retire. But
Like an El Dorado or something?
yeah, basically nobody's ever been able to reach it and find it, or even tell the tale to come back. I know of someone in Saltmarsh that's interested in potentially a salvage operation about it. They just recently docked in. They have a boat called the Soul of Winter. The captain himself was once the owner of the Emperor of the Wave. He might be indulged, maybe hire you on. If you can find an ancient weapon, you gotta bring it back. This could be the key in solving the war front. If not, I'm not too sure where else to turn.
This solved that.
Interesting. You really think someone knows where this is? I mean, that's the old kid's tale we've heard for a long time.
The ghost story.
Man, what kind of weapon would it even be?
You'll know it when you find it.
How do you know the weapon will do what they say?
That's what my intel tells me. The
And your
Sanguine is
intel-
scared about him. I can't.
Same intel that gave you the other lizard folk intel?
Yeah, the intel it was wrong.
And they gave me the intel about the threat at the mansion as well.
I look at C because I wasn't there for the mansion.
They gave me all the information. Without me, you would have never been heroes to our Saltmarsh. You can take it as you see it, or you can scrap it if you wish. But if it's a weapon that can help Saltmarsh and lead the tide against them, then it might change.
It's a lot to commit everybody else to. We would have to get back to you, sir. And I appreciate the intel. And you, much like the council members, need to be rounded up and confirm that you understand here are lizard folk, that they wanted to help, that they need to kind of take over here so we can do that.
Take over how?
Make sure they understand what's going on, figure out what they can do to offer us, make them not our pay that we have to do. Like, we don't need to keep putting them up. You guys asked us. Well, technically, the other council
Just
members
bring them
did.
to the barracks. Why are you indulging with us? They're ambassadors. We're not going to be babysitters to them. If they're here just to watch us and learn from us, they can learn from themselves. And if they can't, well, it's finding themselves probably hanged. Sorry, I have a dark humor lately.
I'm gonna give this old man an inquisitive
He's
look.
not an old man,
and-
but you can tell his voice is obviously decreased by quite a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm doing a perception
I'm
check.
gonna give
like,
I'm gonna
what's
give
going
him
on
an
with him?
inquisitive look, and my class being my class, when he says his intel, like, is there like something else that I feel is going on here that like what he's talking to isn't a person?
It sounds like it is a person, but it sounds like it's something bigger than he is currently.
Right.
You can tell just in general, he's kind of like paranoid. He's always franticking, looking around, making sure people are not watching him and looking. He looks like he's being hunted, as he's been hiding in the mansion for a while, as you guys never see him out and about anymore. As he's
We
really
weren't
hard
here
to
to
find.
see him.
Yeah. With the insight, you can tell that there's something going on, right? For sure. He hasn't been sleeping. He's got more of like he looks more ill, more sick, if anything.
You know, the lizard folk are actually here to help you.
Well, we'll see. We'll see that when it comes down to it.
Okay, well, when it comes down to it, they're gonna take into consideration everything they've gone through.
Well,
And you should sleep. You look absolutely terrible.
I've been trying to. It's just there's a lot at stake right now.
Are we all there or just
No,
him?
it's just you guys.
Okay.
It's just Siggy, you. No, sorry, no, the new guy, which I haven't really pronounced his name yet, as well. See.
Oh, I am there. In that case, does some of your concern have to do with Prime Water? Whatever happened to him when we left?
Prime Water is not anything related to this matter. He's been held up in his house.
The heck is a
Okay.
prime water?
And
Alright.
lastly, we if there is going to be a threat, I guess I'll just make sure the Marines and everybody are all on alert all the time. And are you sure you want us to go out if can help to defend against the Sanguine?
If we
What did
can
you say,
get
sir?
this artifact weapon, I believe we can turn the tides. Whatever this thing can do, we can't let them have it.
Okay.
But it's up to you guys if you want to take it or not. But you do know that the Soul Winter is here as the Soul of Winter, as they're looking for obviously individuals. They might potentially have a quest. As he says, I'll take my leave now. You know the way out. As he starts leaving.
Thank you, sir. Interesting.
He does not look well.
You're not there. Are you? I don't know if you're there. Are you there? I don't know. No, you are there. I don't know who's. Oh, the only person who's standing behind stands the tar, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Getting
Back we
confused.
go. So find Stanton Tower and talk to Stanton Tower.
Yes. We need to go back to the inn. We also need to figure out a burial for our friend Zunis. So probably a little rowboat or canoe or something that we can just send out and, you know.
You buy a rowboat if you want.
Dude, anybody? How about you?
Wait, what?
Is the I'm trying to remember our new friend's name. It had like two O's or two U's in it.
Oh, great! I can
Blue-
Oh, it's just Oolage.
Oolage. Oh, that's good.
It's
Oolage.
just
Okay. Oolage, are you... You're also, do you know anything about the Triton?
My Triton?
Triton
No, you're
in general.
CL.
The race. You're a seal.
Oh,
but you-
They're
the
like
how would
they're
race.
like
people that
basically
see-
like merfolk. So they're like a cousin.
I know what Tritons are.
Yeah, do you know... We had one who was a member of our party, has passed away, and we'd like to dispose of his remains. You happen to know?
Honestly, I wouldn't know. My best guess is probably just let his people handle it because they would know.
Not a lot of Tritons in Saltmarsh.
Right. There's nothing really wrong with just putting it on a boat and sending it out.
That's what we're gonna do.
After all, the ocean consumes all at the end of the day, so why does it matter?
So,
Yes, always good to give back.
how are you going to evaluate us, just out of curiosity?
Really just seeing if you're trustworthy, honestly.
Huh.
Yeah. So they sent me, the most untrusting person in the group, to see if you're trusting. So,
You can trust us. Send that back to your superiors. Oh, I'm not there.
I mean,
Well,
at this time we
you
would have
could
made
be.
our way. We're walking and
You may
talking,
know
I
what
think.
It's right
Okay.
Yeah,
now.
we're walking and talking, yeah.
Walking and
Fair
talking
enough.
get there. Fill in stands in tower. They'd like us to go look for the ghost. The legend.
Yeah, it's a ghost story.
What are we gonna do with these two lizard folk? Still got them.
They're the ambassadors. They have quarters down the street at the
Barracks.
town hall barracks.
Are they still asleep?
Yeah, they're not going to be waking up anytime soon.
We can leave them there, and
They drank like 4 pitchers of ale each.
then
wait. Okay.
so they'll be ambassadoring and doing ambassador stuff, and
Yeah.
the town will apparently talk to them and
Yeah,
negotiate a
They can
good
do their own
thing.
thing gradually. It's not like you have to babysit or anything. They'll eventually get accustomed towards Saltmarsh. It'll take them a couple weeks to adjust to the way of the people here. It's almost like if you guys were living with the lizard folk, you have to adjust to the way they dwell and live. Which obviously I know Siggy would not want to.
No, I would not be thrilled.
You must catch
And
fish
I
with your
do-
mouth.
I assume ambassadors. I don't know how they do. I don't know how ambassador training works.
I think that we've given them some money, we've given them some food, they're sleeping it off. We tell the innkeeper to tell them to go to the barracks, point them that direction. We've done their introductions. Take care of our friend.
Wouldn't it be better to bring them to the barracks ourselves?
I agree.
Yeah.
If we're not
Fair
there when
enough.
they wake up, that's right.
They did row us here.
It's supposed to be an alliance. I mean, we're not gonna just set them free to the wolves. We should.
Fair enough. We can wait till they wake up. Let's go. Is this something we want to consider? It's going to talk to the captain of the whatever ship it is, and decide if we want to do this task. I mean, kind of sounds like a wild goose chase. But if
Well,
the
he
Sanguinary
has-
be coming,
He has this intel that is telling him that we're supposed to go and find this thing to end the war. Apparently, it's a magical weapon.
Yes, I even have a magical weapon and I shake my stick that looks slightly shimmery at them.
So they mentioned.
It doesn't always be whoo.
So he mentions about an artifact weapon that he doesn't want the Sanguine to have.
He
Sanguine,
doesn't want the Sanguine to have it, so apparently we're supposed to have it.
Zanzibar.
I could be down. I mean, we should get it before they do, right?
Do we even trust him? He looks sketchy.
Andrew,
Did-
as a council person?
Yeah. And he wanted to kill all the lizard folk, and we made friends with them. His quote-unquote intel told him to do that, and now his quote-unquote intel is telling him
Probably
this.
right.
Do we trust it?
Can't say that I disagree with his original intel.
If his first intel knew that lizard folk weren't trustworthy, it wouldn't have told him to send us away. That doesn't make any sense.
It wasn't him per se that sent us away. He wanted us to kill all the lizard folk. It was all the other council members that wanted us to make friends.
Right.
And
now
so we made friends.
And now we've brought them back. And now his intel has decided that the lizard folk can stay here, presumably, and send us away to go find a ghost.
Yeah, sending us on a random goose chase. I like that idea. Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, you're so clever. I understand what you're saying now. I should go back and investigate before it's too late.
Incite him.
Why don't we go talk to Krag? He suggests we talk to Krag. See what Krag has to say. Perform the service for Akaraya. See if we can make some arrangements.
Who's Craig?
Krag is the
Gravedigger?
the gravedigger, and the lore master was over there to find out, or was Krag the lore master?
He had information on investigating and learning.
The people who were
because
right.
He had
people in town
knowledge.
and
He
gossip.
has knowledge on just history, basically. He's the
Correct.
gravekeeper.
He's been around for a while, and he knows what's going on in the history of the town and who's there and some gossip. We can find out maybe something from him, see what his lowdown is, maybe get a better read on what's been going on in the town recently. And then let's go talk to the new ship that is there, see what they have to say, and see if we can rent a rowboat or some kind of little boat to go out to make the arrangements for this while we wait out. While we wait for our friends to wait. I don't know if we want to sit here while we do that, or go out in small groups to do different other tasks.
I do have some errands I'd like to run if you don't mind.
Fantastic.
Shopping.
Fantastic.
I had not gotten a chance to go shopping when you guys had, that I'd like to go shopping now.
Yes, excellent. Excellent. You can go shopping, and you can get a few oil flasks for our lantern. That would probably be good.
I now have light, and I light up my fingers and I snap.
When did you learn to do that?
I did it in my sleep while we were on our way to lizard folk.
That is fantastic.
Thank you. And I cast light and I touch something of his, let's say his little buckle on his belt.
Okay. It starts to bright.
Or her belt.
Glow brightly. It's very hard to tell because it's daylight outside, but you do see there's a glow.
It'd be good for a little while.
That is helpful.
Neat
Yes.
trick. Oil's still good though.
As a backup, just in case we're busy doing something. Just a couple. I'll give you
You're
the
not
one.
near me.
We do hear you.
All right.
We can hear you.
All right. In the
Yeah.
meantime, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. So if you guys want to shop and stuff, we'll continue that afterwards.
Great.
Okay.
Definitely, you guys could do some shopping.
Yeah, I want to sell the quarterstaff that's non-magical now. I really should have gotten a magical dagger instead. Really dumb me, but everybody can use a stick. Come on, everybody can whack with a stick if they need to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. If we come across something that requires magical weapons, you can definitely toss it to one of us that we can use to bash it with.
Exactly.
I
But I
like
need to
bashing
get rid of
things.
the other one.
I like bashing things. I do have this new handy. Picked up my new Warhammer. Looks pretty nice. I can't. It feels pretty nice. I'm ready to really start swinging it around. We can also sell off some of the other equipment that we have that we've gathered over time. I think there was
I
leather
would-
armor. No, we
Yeah.
traded that. There was some leather armor, and I don't know what Zunis had.
Okay, so I want to get 2 or 3 tarps.
Okay.
Our
if you wanna-
camping out in the swamp has taught me, and in my other campaign, I bought a tent and some tarps just to throw into a bag of holding. We have them if we need them.
Great. That sounds like a fantastic plan. So yeah, if you want to go through the treasure bag and figure out some things to trade or sell or barter, that's also fine.
I don't know if I'm up for all that, but I'm definitely willing to buy some more to put into it. But I will look
Right.
at it.
Well, I mean, if anybody wants, whatever, I don't even know what's in there. Does Zunis have anything good we could barter for? I'm sure Zunis did. Can barbarians wear like that mariner's armor that we had from the Zunis was wearing at one point in time?
No, anything other than like nothing. I think like barbarians need no armor, right?
if they have a high AC, right? Then you get
It
your
depends
own armor.
on what they are going for.
Right. I guess we'll have to ask.
So we only have 36 javelins, 4 long swords, 15 shields.
That seems like a lot.
Yeah, we still have 20 electrium ingots, which is 100 gold pieces each. We haven't cashed those in. Yeah, so that's 2,000. I believe.
How much overall? I wonder how much. I've not looked at upgrading any. How much each did you say? I'm sorry.
100 EP each. So they're actually like one or like what
50?
75% gold or
Yeah,
no
I believe
50%
it.
gold.
Right. So
Yeah,
50. Okay. Hey.
but they're
Yeah.
worse. Yeah. We have platinum from a bullywog that we have like 325 of that and 564 gold. Like we need to split some gold too between us.
Oh yeah. Well, let's do some of that. Let's do some of that.
Yes, if someone else has a mind for it, that'd be awesome. Right now, I've had a beer or two, and I don't want to mess up a number.
See what
Drop
that's
the
called.
1, carry the 2. I don't know.
I'll tell you what I do.
It's all in bag of holding. It doesn't need to be
Yep.
right now. I mean, it's already like 10:30, but know that we have some money to work with, like a silver jug. Ooh, we could probably give that to our innkeeper as like payment for a few nights.
In the bag of holding. All right, I'm in the bag of holding. Here we go.
Yeah, we got like spell books and
Yeah,
some shield.
we had a wizard to be pretty awesome to look through the 2 spell books. I can't remember where they're from. We should have noted that in the description.
You look at the information, I believe it is. It contains like the first one, if you look at light, it contains dancing lights, comprehend languages,
Oh, yeah,
and it's from the Saltmarsh Mansion.
Nice. Look at you.
Don't
Great
doubt.
job. Okay. So, okay, we have that. We have that. Books. Type of remembrance. So we should smoke on that. Does that remember some of
We
our friends?
should, yes, when we do our funerals.
There we go. What is that?
Now we have a plural S.
We should get another potion of healing. Well, to be honest.
We still have 2, but another
Based
one
on,
would be bad.
based on how we've been doing recently. We should probably get that.
How about we turn all of our electrium ingots into potions of healing? No, how many would that be? I think that's too much. We would flood the market.
All right. Where do you see the?
Not in like the cost, like up in the
No, I
top
see that.
because
Oh, there's the top, the platinum. Okay, so we have. Oh, really? All that is up there? Okay.
yeah, we got some silver, we got some gold, we got some platinum, we got ingots.
All right. I don't remember the platinum. Is that platinum?
The bullywug had it.
I know, but what is that? Is that a
It's about 3,000 gold pieces in platinum.
okay? It's 10. Platinum is 10.
Times 10. Yep.
Okay. Well, that would actually make a pretty sizable. Oh, shoot. Which might your pod just going? That would make a sizable thing, which maybe probably could get. I could get. I better go look at something for next time before we leave on our. See if we leave town. We got a lot of things to do in the next half an hour.
I mean, you didn't get anything to Shelly. It doesn't really matter because he doesn't really have gold on his inventory, anyways. Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
We're gonna go shopping individually, shopping as a collective. You guys can go shopping. I'll stay here and see if those lizard folk wake up.
Okay.
And
So
see if we can get.
So what do you want to shop for? What are you looking for? Potions, items, magical items, gear, what?
I guess some of that depends on how much of this cash we have, right? So we use a math probably do that. What were we gonna go look for first? See.
I am sorry. I had a bathroom break really quick. I missed that last minute. What was going on?
What do you want to buy?
I want to buy at least 2 or 3 tarps and maybe like 2 or 3 tents to
Tarps
throw in
and
the bag of
tents are
holding.
the same thing. So they sell for 2 gold each.
Fair enough, but I do want to like note that some are actually in the form of tents and have been like sewed in like a triangular fashion versus like a tarp that is just something I can lay over and above or under.
Yeah, it depends how big you want the tarp. So if you want just a regular tarp, it's a gold piece. If you want a big ass tarp, then it's 2 gold.
2 big ass tarps and 2 tents.
Okay.
So we have places for people to rest, but yet have watch.
Oh, they still need like their sleeping bags and stuff, but
But somewhere not in the water.
in the swamp. In the water.
The swamp.
I was
Yeah,
gonna put
that's
my
what
tent on the ocean.
I meant because, dude, we had some bad marsh times. So that's 2 each, 2 tarps, 2 tents, so 8 for gold.
Yes.
Thank you.
Eric wants some generic stuff.
What does he want?
Bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, torches, 10.
Well, you just want adventuring gear, pretty much.
Yeah, gear. Water skin. Then he's gonna go back to the armor, or the weapons guy, and just get just a couple different things from some hand axes, short bow, and arrows.
Well, give me a second. I can't do it all at once. So what kind of kit you want? So you want a bedroll, a meskit, tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 rations, and a water skin? That's going to cost you 10 gold pieces. It's called an Explorer's Pack.
Okay. Yes, that works.
And then you want some hand axes?
Yeah, I was gonna do a short bow and 2 hand axes and arrows.
Alright, so 2 hand axes is going to cost you 10 gold pieces. For the
Okay.
2. They're 5 gold each. And the short bow is going to cost you 25 gold pieces. Do you want
Okay.
ammunition as well?
Yes.
How
10
many
arrows.
ammunition do you want?
20 arrows.
Alright, so it'll be a gold piece for the quiver.
And I will take 1 more a nicer long cloak.
A regular cloak? Or
Yes.
You can buy a cloak for like a gold piece, like a decent one.
Yep.
I can. I love you.
Sorry?
Oops, sorry everybody. Mark just went to bed. I forgot to mute myself first.
You guys want magical items that you can, if you can afford? There are obviously ones that are probably affordable, but depending what you're looking for. Like a bag of holding, maybe, or potentially, I don't know, goggles of night. You can't see at night.
We are discussing how to split up all of this money to determine how
Okay.
much it would be and to see what our options are. And if we also want to sell some of the stuff we've acquired, I think I just posted it in the chat there. If we could sell those weapons.
What weapons? Oh, the javelins? They're not going to take the javelins. You can't get them for nothing. Because they're worth like
Great.
nothing.
Perfect.
Swords, 15 spears, 9 shields, 1 warhammer, 1 chainmail,
Can
1
we
leather
also-
armor.
Yeah, the leather armor. Yep. Yep, sorry.
Alright, let me just quickly get the prices for them.
Trying to make room in our bag of holding.
Oh, you guys
Well,
did have a bag holding, okay. Alright,
We do have a bag
so
holding.
the long swords, they'll buy them for 7 gold each. Half price.
7 times 28. Got it.
15 spears.
They'll buy them for 5 silver each. So they're only worth a gold. So 5 silver each.
So 7.5 gold.
And then the shields will be 5 gold each. Instead of 10.
45 for the shields.
Alright.
Nice.
And the Warhammer, you can get 7 gold for it. And the chainmail. Sorry, chainmail is 35 gold pieces for that.
So 0 for the javelins, 7.5 gold for the spears, 45 gold for the shields, 7 gold for the warhammer, and 35 gold for the chainmail.
For sure, your barbarian will love the javelins for days, anyways.
Yeah, you can have all of them. They're all...
Okay, I will move them from the bag and add that to the gold list.
7.5 for speed. 15. Alright, that's another. There's something. Oh.
I think over our break we'll split up all the other gold because we have a lot of money. Don't feel bad spending money.
Might as well do it now while you have the chance. You're in town, and you're obviously getting a new player next week, so you can empty out the treasure hall, so it's a clean slate.
So how much would a +1 rapier be?
To buy one, +1? I have the prices here, actually. Give me a second.
So it's 953 the other way. Zanzibar. Let's see if you just did
So
it.
the enchantment to get your weapon enchanted would cost you 300 gold. 300 gold pieces +1.
It takes a week.
So
Right?
you can keep your rapier, and they can just enchant it for 300.
Gotcha. Thank you.
If you want a +2, it costs you 5,000 though.
Ooh,
That's a
300
big
is
jump.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, because it's huge. +2 to attacks and damage is pretty nice. And then a +3 is 30,000. Usually nobody enchants their gear. They usually find it. But a +1's fine, you know. It's magical. It's a huge game changer, especially if you're fighting something that is resistance against non-magical items. Yeah, there's a lot of enchantments you can do on weapons. You can do like Life Stealer, but there's just so many. You can only do so many. That's the problem with enchantments. Because these are all minor enchantments, so if you wanted some bigger ones, they can do a lot more. They can
They're like a
cost you-
+1 versus poisonous snakes.
Yeah, no. There's enchantments for armor as well.
So just so that we know, what are we splitting our proceeds by? Is it 6, 4, 5?
That's a good question.
I would suggest splitting with the party members that exist here now.
6 before new power shot join.
I wouldn't even include the Shelly.
Really, so 5.
Yes, Shelly's out of the game. Or, well, because I have power shot. There's no point of keeping Shelly.
Now,
Mushu,
fair enough.
it's 6, right? Aren't there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us? Aren't there 6 of us? Siggy, C, Eric, Sanditar,
Yeah, there's 6 of you. Oh yeah, my apologies.
Korea, and Mushu.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Though, if you want to give it to the new guy that just joined your party.
I was thinking, well, we have 2 new guys who just joined the party, to be fair.
I mean, he has to earn his.
Like the bullywog and the other stuff was.
Yeah, I would say anything you guys did before he joined, I would say, to be fair, makes sense.
I don't know what they get. I mean, at the same time, we are a party, and it is.
It's up to you. It's your money. He doesn't have.
Mm.
It's.
But I didn't know, right?
Yeah, I'm of the feeling that, yeah, he was there, but he wasn't there. I don't
agree.
know.
He has
Kind
to.
of tough,
He
right?
has to own his stripes. That's in my.
I
opinion.
would say 6, only because truly, if I was coming in being punished, it would feel like after dying.
It all depends on the
Exactly.
people that you play with. Some people.
Yeah, I would split by 6.
Then go for it. 6.
Great. So we have 38. So in that case, it's 3814 plus 227. Let me go back to that. That's here. 3814 plus 227.
What are those numbers?
So the 3814 is the 3250 platinum plus 564 gold. That gives you 3814 gold. I added up all the weapons, all the costs for all the armor and everything that he gave.
Oh, I had added that into.
Oh, did you? Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't go
I
look at the sheet. I just did it over here. I didn't go look at the sheet.
Yeah,
Unless you did it after.
I had.
564.
After we sold them, I added them to our number.
Oh, that's
I
fine. I
think-
didn't go and look at it again. It was 564 beforehand, right?
Yes,
So now it should be 7.
I have 650 gold. Well, if you have the numbers right, you go for it again.
Yeah, it's 2. Let's
Yep.
see. It is it should be a total of 3814.
Closing out, I will trust you.
4,000.
Just posted it.
4,041 divided by 6 is 673 coins each. That leaves over 3 in the party loot to buy accessories from when we need to buy something.
Can you post those numbers?
Yes, sorry.
Damn, we were rich.
Better be using that money wisely. For level 4 characters, it's pretty good money.
Does that 300 cost the same for armor, or is that just for?
Armor's different. Completely different.
Okay.
It doesn't give you +1s usually. They're different. They give you different things.
Let me go read a few things here. Magical enhancement.
So if you look under what
Eric,
they don't tell you about magical items, you
Akuria.
can check that. Where it has all the
You
enchantments.
guys still around? Ooh, you had a little thing on magical items. Third party content.
So yeah, if you want to like enchant your shield, it costs you 1,000 gold pieces for +1.
Oh, we don't have that much yet.
So it depends. Weapons are 300 for a +1. I usually recommend people to getting a +1 on their weapon because you never know what you're fighting, and it's very cheap. 300 is pretty affordable. But if you're looking for magical items, there's obviously prices on those in this video.
We also have 2 spell books that we've been saving for a while to give to a wizard if we ever got one. But it seems like we don't ever get a wizard.
You guys have
So-
spell books?
Yeah, they have spell books.
Pardon?
You guys have spell books?
We have
Cool.
we have 2 spell books that we've acquired, but we never knew that we had a wizard with us.
I'm sorry.
I guess.
First off, Ulag is really kind of just a little hesitant to take the gold. Just a heads up, just so you know.
Understood. Correct. We all recognize that it would not be something that would normally happen. Like out of character, we all recognize it's something that would not normally happen. However, we've all been in the campaign, we've all been participating, so it does feel,
I think this is
as
more
C
of
said,
a-
I feel the same way. It's kind of like being punished for your character dying if you don't actually get some of it. So I understand the reluctance, but at the same time, I feel bad being like, haha, look at all the cool stuff we have, and you'd be like, well, might die again because I don't have anything. So that's out of character. In character, yes, we understand. But if you
Yeah, that's up to you if your character wants to take the money or not.
Yeah, I'll think about it. I'm also out of character just for future mechanics. I'm not allowed to use the spells out of the spellbook, right?
No, it's only for wizards to learn.
I didn't think so.
No, your class cannot unlock them, sadly.
Because they're not scrolls, and I'm not allowed to. Obviously, I'm not allowed to take those.
No, you need a feat for to learn them into, but
I did go Pact of the Tomb, but I don't think that matters.
it doesn't matter.
Pact of the Tome, yeah, I didn't think so. My Book of Shadows is not the same
You
thing.
can sell the tomes if
sorry.
you want, but they're not going to fetch for a lot of money depending on the spells they have in them.
Ulaj will take the money.
Eric, you have the money too.
Eric is already figuring out what he wants. Thank you.
You can get better armor, or maybe you want to enchant your weapon, or maybe you want to buy a magical item. There's so many possibilities. Or you can just save it, and you just hope that, you can save enough money to buy something you really want, or hope that you don't die.
I'm looking to see if I can enhance my. So, here's a question for you, Red.
Sure.
In case we never get a healer of any kind, we don't know of, right?
I would highly suggest, if you don't get a healer, I'd highly suggest investing into potions.
Correct. I was gonna say, is it potions or is there some? Is it possible to get like a wand of?
No.
It has a couple, not the one that regenerates, but it has a couple in it that we could like cast even a longer distance, as opposed to having to get close to them to feed
No,
it to
there's
them.
no such thing. There's no wands in D&D with, like, I could make a homebrew one, but it would have to be related to a certain class, like a cleric or something, where the healing would come from them. Like, it would have to
Correct.
be.
I understand that. Yeah, I was right. Okay.
There are weapons out there that can heal, but they're very small heals. They're not very high. Like, realistically, in D&D, you need an actual healer to heal. Or you're going through a lot of money just to drink potions. So, obviously, Power Shot likely will fill the slot. He always does. That's how he plays, so you'll likely have a healer.
I just don't want to force Power Shot to do that.
He
But
doesn't
we
do
can.
that. That's how he plays.
I understand. I would do the same thing.
I just
So there's
I
so
don't
much
know what
variation
kind of
you can
healer
do.
He'll do. Maybe he'll try a druid. He hasn't done that yet, so it's just playing whatever he feels like.
What kind of magical items can we get right now?
You can get as much as you like, as long as you can afford it.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's my
yeah.
only issue.
Or you can just save your money.
Do we have? So, of the spellbooks that we realistically have, is there anything that we
I don't know what
Can we-
spellbooks you have. I don't know what they have in them.
we have the? Well, we know we have them. We have the two that we got because it looks like C wrote in the spell. We have relatively low level ones. One was from Saltmark Mansion, and the other one was from the. Oh, okay. The boat. Yeah, I think it was from the boat.
What are they called? Are they in the treasure hall?
They're in the bag of holding. It's
Oh,
just
they're
the
not
first
treasure hall.
two. No, they're in the first two, but it says items in them: adventuring gear containing dancing lights, comprehend languages from Saltmark Mansion.
Dancing Lane.
And
Yeah,
then
the,
person that can smell. The other one is from the smuggler's leader. I don't know what he had on it. It just says whatever he had because we didn't read it.
yeah, so they wouldn't have high power spells. I think the leader had like second level spell slots.
First and second. It says
Yeah,
first and
so
second.
first and second, if the both books were first and second spell slots, they're basically they would fetch for probably I'd say 300 gold each.
Oh, I didn't include the Electrum in there, guys. Sorry.
So if you want to sell both spell books, I can give you 300 since the spells are not really powerful and they're not really
300 total?
Well, no, you have two books of first and second level
Oh.
slots, or only first.
One of them has first and second. The first one is just first.
It just has first. All right, okay. So I'll give you 500 for the two.
Great. 500 total, and then I forgot the Electrum, which is 20. Am I reading that right? 20 ingots, 100 Electrum each. I did not put those in there, and that is. I got 2,000 Electrum, which is one. That can't be 1,000 gold.
Yeah, totally. 20 ingots at 100 gold each, or EPE.
100 EP each is
Yeah.
2,000.
EP's the half one. It's like a half gold.
Oh.
Yep.
So that would be 1,000 gold pieces plus 500 for the spellbook. It's 1,500. Oh, so we're gonna have a lot more money. Holy crap!
Yeah, we rich.
That's a lot of money. Sorry. In that case, it is 1,500 divided by 6 is 250 additional. Right? Clear. 1,500 divided by 6. 250 each. So that makes it a total 673 plus 250 is 923 each. Ooh, that means maybe I can get something interesting. Can I upgrade my armor? How much is the expensive armor?
If you guys need time to obviously review this shit, you don't have to buy it right away. Like obviously look
Yeah,
through
so
the
we'll,
PDFs
can we,
I
yeah,
have.
while we look through this, can we go ahead and we'll go to the markets and look around and shop. But we will go. I guess do we have time to go over and talk to Krog? I mean, quarter out.
Time to what? Where do you want to go?
If we want to go
think-
to the cemetery and do our burial.
He said for Akuraya it would take a few days before they would make the stone. You can do it for Zunis though.
Oh, okay. You're right. So 5 minutes. Yeah. We could also just talk to Krag and find out information about what he knows while we. Before we decide if we want to go jump on the ship and sail away. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do
Sail
this while we
away.
wait. Okay, so
Yeah, is there like a bank here or something?
They don't have a. I don't think there's a bank in Saltmark. Let me just double check. They have a person for trade, like for certain items. If you're looking for intricate items. Um, but no bank. You would have to go to a capital city.
Is there a way to trade my money up
Everybody,
into like
Yeah,
Yeah, you
gems
can
or
trade
something?
it. You can go to trade people markets and stuff like that. I'm not. You guys can do that. I don't mind if you want to trade your platinum to gold or whatever, or your electrum to gold pieces, etc. As long as it's correct.
Like I have over 1,000 gold. That can I take 1,000 and make what 100?
So if you want that wand, it's going to cost you 1,000 gold pieces. By the way,
what about the rod?
the rod. Oh, rod of the pack.
It has a varying. It has a scaling rarity. So
Of course, you want the generic. But...
yeah. I'm assuming it's probably close to the same as +1 weapons. So
It's 500 gold pieces for that one.
for the one, for the
Yeah,
+1.
For the pack. Yeah.
And I have to buy the rod. I can't enchant my trident for that. I can't be special.
No, it has to be. It has to be.
Damn it. All right. It'll be a rod then. I'll buy a rod. I'll buy a rod. No problemo.
No, at least it's affordable. 500 is not bad
Yep.
for what it does.
I'm not complaining. I'll take that.
Because the +2 is 5,000.
Yeah, I figured.
But you never know. You might be able to afford it if you keep the character alive, and you keep your wealth. You might be able to upgrade it. Warlocks don't really need a lot of shit, anyways.
D&D Beyond? Hello? You okay? It's only giving me, Alright. Screw you two. It's only giving me an option for +2 in my inventory and not +1.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know why. And items.
You'll have to send me the link of your D&D Beyond so I can update it on this one.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's just offering Rod of Packkeeper +2, and that's it.
Just modify it.
That seems kind of complicated.
It's not. It's not. I don't know on D&D Beyond, but I know Roll. It's pretty easy.
Oh yeah, on Roll20 is nice.
Anyways, anybody else doing anything? If not, we can hold it adjourn if you guys want, or you can do the Zunis thing. It's up to you how you guys want to do it.
Let's do the Zunis thing, but might have more to come before the next week.
Yeah, just
I'll put it
make
in
a list of
Discord
items,
in the party chat. Yeah, I'll do that.
because it's a lot easier. And check
Hardened
the
armor.
PDFs. A lot of them have prices on a lot of things.
Where are you checking that?
Third-party content, if you look in the Discord.
Oh, okay.
I forget.
Yeah, there's a lot of the biggest one is what they don't tell you about magical items is a huge one for enchantments, items. There's even potions that can restore your spell slots, but they're very expensive.
How do I edit my spell save DC and stuff on Roll20?
Your spell.
Does anybody know how to do that? Yeah, well, my spell DC and attack are gonna go up.
Yeah, so did you change? No. So you'll do it manually. So you go just to the
Yeah.
spells. Just click on
Okay.
that thing and change it.
Yeah, a spell save DC
you
doesn't
change
work
it.
for me.
No,
No, you don't just click on it. That's not how it works.
I've done it before, but it changed. All right, so. Well, what you're level 4, right? You haven't even changed. You haven't done everything yet. You got the Rod of Packkeeper. It didn't modify or anything.
I put +1.
Is that the item from the compendium?
From the compendium. Hang on, that's a good point.
Yeah, drag it to the compendium. But you just wrote it. It's not gonna do it.
Oh, I thought you said well, Rod of Packkeeper isn't in the compendium, so
It should be.
Rod of the searching. Rod of the Voinanod, or whatever the fuck that is in here. But Rod of the Packkeeper is not.
I guess it's not. Well.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I
Okay.
accidentally deleted it off your sheet that I could change it. It's something in the cogwheel. I don't remember exactly. It's been a while since
I've been looking. I haven't seen it though.
Yeah, is there a magic caster level? There's magic spell DC modifier on the left hand side where the hit dice is. There's global
Hit dice
attack
spell
modifier.
casting ability. Oh, there it is. Yay. Bomb. Beautiful.
I think honestly we're gonna probably do the Zunis thing next session because there's gonna be
Sure.
like a big heavy memorial for him for sure. I think
Sure.
I kind of want to span it out a little bit more than just a quick 2 minutes to kind of have a good memorial since he was an original character.
Awesome. Okay.
And plus it gives you time to obviously discuss on what you want to buy and stuff because you'll probably want to. It's up to you if you want to take the quest for Anders, even if he's kind of sketchy. Obviously, you have the new ship here. You can obviously talk to the individual prior to that one. But if you're not interested, you can obviously spend time here, just relax and enjoy yourself, and see what happens in the next couple weeks.
I'd like to talk to them to see what. I'd like to talk to the ship, find out some information around town about what's going on, and see what we think. If anybody has more information.
Alright, so Eric, Storm, you have the recap for next session. So I will catch you guys next week, Monday, and some of you guys
Yup.
during the week. Alright,
See you next time.
Sounds good.